welcome back. Oh, I need to turn off my screen. There we go.
Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get started without our special guest yet.
Oh, we can bring him in a moment.
Well, we can bring him in now. They're in general.
Oh, perfect. You want to drag him in? There we go.
She can't see the under the T chat, I don't think.
Hog.
What's that?
Oh.
Anyways, I gotta add her thing.
For fucking Jesus fucking Christ, I want to sleep. It's so late.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, sure. I'll fucking chill this fucking stream. Give me a minute.
Thank you so much, by the way. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
No, when I saw that you got suspended, I was like, not ants, they're totally based. They don't deserve this.
You got sussed. VTuber Cringe got sussed. I thought banned VTuber memes got sussed recently, but apparently it was like a week or two ago on that one. So
Yeah. It's some other guy called AzeharaD, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Kevin had his ad removed. Not his ad, his sussy lolly asset.
Oh yeah, I saw that. We're gonna talk about that too, I think, right? Perfect.
I forgot to download it.
Let me pull up your
Somebody
chat
sent me
here.
a link to it. Okay. No, thought he deleted that one himself. He might have. It is unsure, I think.
I remember
Other people might know, but I
about
don't.
this fucking VOD later on or some shit when we're over. Cool thing.
Oh wait, sorry, what?
I said I recommend posting this VOD like when the stream is over or some shit.
Oh, so this gets posted to YouTube and Spotify.
Okay.
Because I'm totally professional and not lazy at all.
Yes. It'll also be on my YouTube channel as well.
We're not professional enough to care to like consolidate it all.
We need multiple sources in case somebody tries to suss it down.
Exactly. Or I get copyright claimed again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, why you want me here again?
You getting sussed by Fruit's mom.
Yeah, basically, Fruit probably cried to her mom about it. Like, bruh.
Well, have you seen the tweets from her mommy?
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Yeah, just the 30 reports, and she's like, it was a certain insect-themed VTuber.
Yeah, I fucking love how she was so fucking dumb about that, bruh. Fucking room temperature IQ type of bee, Jesus.
Oh, it was funny. People are like roasting her, and she's trying to like do the I'm fighting against the internet trolls. Behind me, she's posting Braveheart memes.
I guess really quickly to kind of like wind it back. Why did she do that? For the people that might not know, why were you targeted by one of the coolest VTuber groups in the world, VShojo?
I mean, it's pretty obvious, like, I'm not licking their fucking boots or some shit. I'm not a boot licker. The fucking Fruit video I made, bruh.
Is that video back up, by the way? I know it was down for a while for something.
Oh, yeah, it's back up, which is why they're basically targeting my other fucking socials, because they're kind of just going for scraps by now.
So they got Discord and Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're now targeting other people, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's so fucking stupid. Like, your Discord didn't have fucking shit in it. I know. I was in it.
Yeah, there was no CP, so how the fuck?
Well,
It's like, okay, how the fuck is your skin taken down, but any fucking gala still has her shit up?
Yeah,
Like,
motherfucking, I'm
oh.
pretty sure if the reason was like the grooming jokes or some shit, then, bruh, the Azure Lane servers or other gacha servers should be down by now too. That's the fucking
Yeah.
thing, if it was like the grooming jokes or whatever.
Oh god, any FGC server should be deleted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was
Or
gonna
League of
say-
Legends.
I was gonna say you're not a furry, and we all know that furries run Discord, and so because you're not a furry, they targeted you.
Are VTubers that like use animal characters not at least furry adjacent to them?
If you are a furry purist, you're probably gonna say no, but I'm gonna say some people will probably agree that maybe some of them are. Nobody agrees that I am. Some people consider me like a scaly, but like for the most part, yeah, I don't think most would consider them furries.
Well,
But no.
octopus girls
Since
be.
you're-
Do we have a
I
different
don't
name
think
for that?
I don't
I would
think
just
there's.
be scaly because
Thank you for the
fish.
follow, and I love you.
No problemo, motherfucking, I didn't know I wasn't following still.
The tragedy of life.
Mm.
I've been going through Fruit's mom's fucking Twitter, and she's just making this whole thing her entire personality.
I gotta love it when people like make taking somebody down on the internet. Like, it's not like trying to get internet clout over taking down somebody or something or a website or a group of people works out for you. It's like your 5 minutes of fame, and then guess what? Everybody forgets about you.
I mean, motherfucking, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. Like, Fruit already tried to do that shit with my YouTube, but it didn't work, so the mom is now trying with my fucking, other socials.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 reports of 6 different posts / comments, including one that was threatening to spill my blood. Quotations. For fuck's sake, chill. This
I
is her
honestly
most
don't
recent tweet.
fucking know what the blood shit is about, since maybe she's like confusing that post. I don't know if you guys seen that post of me where I accidentally fucking cut myself on stream and posted about it. Maybe she's confusing that post for like
Probably.
herself. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be ageist here because everybody knows we respect people, but maybe
You
she got
respect the
confused.
seniors. Yeah.
Respect.
We respect all seniors, but maybe she got confused between
We
that.
respect the gilfs of the world.
About me spilling my own blood over fucking her and Fruit, bruh.
Who can know? You know what it could've been? Do you post pictures of cutting fruit, like apples or oranges, pears, whatever?
No, what the
Okay,
fuck?
never mind. I was gonna say maybe she took that as a threat towards her daughter's life. I was gonna say that could have been the thing, but never mind.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was like on stream before live, just fucking unboxing shit, and then I accidentally cut myself, and I posted it on Twitter. Just what the fuck? Like, there's
Ow.
fucking blood.
Jeez.
Just like the one screenshot that you sent me that I always forget how to pronounce your fucking name. Krish.
Kirsch? I think it's
Kirsch.
Kirsch.
Mhm.
It's like the fact that this person who wants to fucking cancel
Target
her.
explicitly
Sent it-
says that. Yeah, Fruit, it's over there.
It's like
bro.
Fruit, but also sending it to Nux fucking Taku. If they wanted anything to go forward with that, they would have set that fucking shit to false. Not Nux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, Nux already cut ties with them the moment they fucking backstabbed him.
And he
Yeah.
doesn't talk to them anymore. Like, he's no ties with any of them whatsoever. Like, a total refusal to work with them, period.
Honestly, Nux is so fucking cringe. I don't like his content, but I respect him as a person. Just not as a fucking YouTuber. His fucking videos are so cringe, man.
I'll be honest,
I
I've
mean,
not really
did-
seen a lot of his stuff. I just know that he talks to Mudahar, and I tangentially kind of like Mudahar, so...
Yeah,
He
like I said,
is-
he's probably chill as a person to like hang out with, but his fucking videos, the fucking Twitch's hentai song, I can't fucking hell. I don't know if you guys know that.
He is definitely bottom of the barrel tourist content.
Definitely.
Like Joey's being now.
Mm.
Fuck Joey.
Twitch's hentai. I'm fucking killing myself.
Yeah, but did you see the live stream he was in with Mudahar, False, and I
Hmm.
don't know who the fucking the fourth person was, but they were all chilling in a VC in fucking stream together.
They're all
I think a
cringe.
few weeks ago.
What were they talking
No.
about?
Mudahar has gone downhill so bad.
Oh
I think
yeah.
he just chats whatever he wants to because he's so. The thing about Mudahar, as I noticed, is he's so rich and he's so well off. One, he starts to brag. He's starting to brag about all this stuff, and that's when I know that they're kind of like getting
They're
to the
done.
peak.
Hmm.
They're getting to the peak.
Mm.
When you start bragging about your cars or whatever you own, you're hitting the peak. All right. And I noticed that he kind of just talks about whatever the hell he wants. So the Mudahar's in the spot where it doesn't matter if you hate him. He's just gonna kind of be there. So
I think it's kind of just chilling.
And also, fucking, I seen after VTuber Cringe got sussed, he went to his side account and he decided to post all of the archives that he has of everything he posted. I made sure to download it, and it's almost 6 gigabytes of shit. And I'm like, thanks, VTuber Cringe.
Jesus, why the fuck isn't he? Doesn't he just do like shit posts from what I can remember? Jesus, like he does the occasional news type of shit, but it's mostly shit posts, bruh.
It definitely depends. Because I've
It
shown up
depends
on his
on what
account
comes
a
up.
couple times when he has a very slow news day and he just wants to talk smack to me.
does he not like you?
Well, last time we talked, we did not leave on good footing.
Come on, stop picking fights with everybody.
I didn't pick fights with any. He picked a fight with me, and I don't know why he did.
Aw.
I think he was mad that I was like just blowing up, doing his thing.
Oh, I see. I have no idea. I have no idea. But like, no, yeah, a lot of people are getting popped off of Twitter here, and I guess Discord now too. Kind of weird, man. I thought Elon Musk said that this place was like free for people to kind of shit talk now. I guess.
I mean, it doesn't help when someone gets mass reported and then the auto system kind of picks it up.
Yeah, that is definitely an issue. That's the problem I kind of have with bot systems. Is like, yeah, nobody's gonna be able to look at all of those reports, man. You gotta kind of trust a robot, but I can't trust the robot. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's just the most recent update. Like two of like other YouTubers. They're not really VTubers, just regular YouTubers. Two people I know also got like suspended recently. They're not related to the situation, but still, they're also fucking yeah. They also got suspended with like mass reports and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot. And like between people getting suspended, and I've been seeing a lot of VTubers get fired from their agencies recently in the past 4 days.
Yeah, there's been a lot of graduations. A lot of beautiful graduations. Some of them are crazy.
There was fuck it.
I
Okay.
must. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say. And do you what future plans do you have? Or do you want to tell, or what are you planning to do now? Are you
I
got stuff in the
mean,
pipeline?
yeah, we got a couple of plans, but I guess I'll just like not talk about it too much for now.
No, yeah, for sure.
That's fair.
Don't spill the beans. But you have stuff that you're working on, though.
Yeah, we got a couple of plans on what to do about this entire sitch, and I guess so some other videos that's not related to it too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, whatever you got planned, I am excited to see it. And if you decide to make either another server or dig your new anthill somewhere else, you better fucking invite me. Otherwise, I will find a way.
Alright. But yeah, motherfucking, we'll see where this fucking sitch goes first, because yeah, we already got receipts upon fucking receipts that it was like a coordinated mass report attack. Like, bruh, they just keep coming. Jesus fucking Christ.
That sounds. I'm gonna be honest. Self-reports are one of the funniest things I've ever seen because it's just like, yeah, guys, I did this. You realize you kind of just walked into the police station saying that you stole something, right? It's like you can't do that. I mean, like, it's already pretty illegal for them to kind of commit perjury on your YouTube channel there, but like, come on now, guys. Are you really that dumb? Do we really live in the land where people are just open about talking about their crimes on the internet?
I
I
mean,
mean, it's 2023. People are streaming their crimes on Kick. I mean,
I
look at Johnny
self-identify as
Somali.
innocent.
how the fuck are they streaming their crimes on Kick or some shit?
Oh, are you
My
talking?
pronouns are not and guilty.
Are you talking about IP2, Lumi?
Oh yeah, IP
Oh.
as well, but Johnny Somali filming his
Oh, yeah,
crimes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
seen another dude film while he was getting arrested. Fucking
Yeah,
bunch
he's
of
one of
shit,
the worst
man. And
ones.
even on TikTok too.
Well, we explain this to you, Lumi. It doesn't matter. They make money from it.
I know.
Yeah,
Also,
For them, it's just
remember-
content.
I have to
Remember
wonder
the
if there's a
time
monetary reason.
motherfucking Fruit, yeah, fucking self-reported on that fucking copyright claim? Jesus Christ, she's so
Yeah.
smart. Her family is so smart.
You know, one thing that I'm surprised, this is the one thing that kind of surprises me. Normally, when people do these kind of dumb things, they like to air it out. Excuse me. I've not seen her do that. I've just seen her mother run cover, and that really doesn't help her out, like optics wise. That's just going to make people hate her more. But I'm really surprised she's not coming out and saying that you're an absolutely horrible individual that like does all of these mean, awful things, and that you need to be uber canceled from the internet. Like, I'm really surprised she hasn't done that yet. I'm
And also,
wondering if
here's
it's
another
her
thing.
organization, but
Here's
The
another
problem
thing.
is her
since
video
she's
is still
fucking
up.
first- What, like the fruit video? Well, yeah, motherfucking. Like I said, I want that fucking copyright battle, so they're just trying to go for like scraps by going for like my other socials.
mhm.
But I mean, that's why Fruit will never openly acknowledge it. If she got your YouTube taken down in the video with it, I think she might be the kind of person to like go on Twitter and brag about getting it taken down. But as long as the video's still up, if she tries to brag about it and people look up your name, they're gonna find the video.
Oh yeah, there's like a semblance. That's where it's just like there's a tiny bit of smartness in there because the best person, the best locale, in my opinion, is the one that actually doesn't talk about the things that makes them look bad. So I will give her that. She is smart enough to like wipe her nose a little bit, but like it's kind of like I'm waiting for that moment where Hassan finally acknowledges Sam Hyde. I'm waiting for that moment with you where she's like, "No, I don't want to acknowledge this. I don't want to talk about this," and then it just opens up the floodgates. Because I know that one day it's going to happen. Probably.
You know, it's not gonna be. It's not out of the realm of possibilities that Fruit is just used.
Yeah, no,
You're not
is there any
wrong.
proof that it's actually her mom and not just her?
I mean, apparently, some people are like digging for like shit now, and here's the thing. Her including her mom in this is a bad idea because some people are like digging about it, and yeah, they kind of know who's behind it now, like the accounts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
How fun.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what.
Yeah.
And this is, by the way, I do not condone doxing. I do not condone actual harassment. But I will say that 4chan, if they want to, they will find you. So don't get on the bad side. And if 4chan
I'm really
wants to find them,
I'm really surprised it, like she decided to include her mom in this shit because it's so fucking dumb. Like some people already know like yeah, their background and shit because of what's happening.
mm-hmm.
Like don't
Yeah.
include your family with like your fucking internet bullshit. That's so dumb.
Oh yeah, don't ever talk about your family. Like
I can't
pretend that you
imagine
have
even
no
telling
family.
my parents what my Twitter is, much
Oh
less
my
asking them to
God.
go on Twitter and defend my Twitter.
No.
I would have to change my name and move out of the country so my family can't find me anymore.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure one of like the tweets, someone like commented like Fruit's like real name or some shit, and one of them even like yeah found like like the family tree. I'm guessing like that's what
Oh,
I'm
no.
guessing.
Oh no. Yeah, that's. Don't involve your family to fight your back. You know what?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
It reminds me of the Froggy Fresh situation with iDubbbz. Do either of you guys know what happened with creator Clash?
What? Anissa apparently also included her mom.
Yes,
With
legitimately. Where her mom is not only is her mom like fighting for her on, she's also a mod on her stream. It's like, what is this with moms fighting their daughters' battles? Like,
Ugh.
okay, I get it that you may want to watch over your child, but like,
The
You're
fruit
making
doesn't
it
fall
bad for
far from the
everybody.
tree. Both are narcissists.
Yeah.
Like you're making it bad for your child. It just makes them look like a bad person. So like, how about you don't?
Reminds me of Christian, to be honest. Like, Christian tried to include this,
Oh
like,
god.
family with, like, internet drama. And fucking,
Oh,
yeah, people
Ugh.
also ended up digging shit about them.
you know, it's just it's on all
Also, hi
angles.
Azehara. Well, we'll talk about your suspension later. I forgot Azehara got expended too. Suspended.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
VTuber clipper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen theirs. I didn't get to see what the heck they posted and stuff, or if something that they said managed to get them suspended. So
Mm-hmm.
I know you follow me. Give me the deets on what the fuck happened in my chat.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is the companies allowing these attacks to happen. You're technically correct, chat, but the thing is they will never care
No, they
because
don't
we
care.
are nobodies.
Listen, you don't make them money, all right? Even if you were like a big person on YouTube, all right? Unless you're like PewDiePie level, because like here's the thing: the only reason why I feel like PewDiePie hasn't been deleted off of the platform with all of the controversy he's been in is because he still makes them a significant amount of money whenever he does upload, all right? So unless you are the top 1% of the top 1%, all right? That's why you have people like Hassan that are never going to get removed for their dumb remarks, or people like
Yeah.
Pokimane. They are the people that make their money. They are basically the people that they care about. You don't matter. Just say, it's it's a horrible truth, and I don't like it, but it's the truth. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly why, other people are also, like, wondering why the fuck is Fruit, like, still, like, in the company? Well, it's a company, no fucking shit. They just care about money, bruh.
Yep.
I feel
And
like
it's like
Shoujo one day is gonna burn themselves to the ground by refusing to keep their girls in check. Like it's
Yeah.
they
Well,
already lost 3 big earners.
Yeah, they lost. Like, in my opinion, Silvervale was like I'd say she's like 2 or 3 in terms of popularity for them, and losing her was like a big blow. Because wasn't she one of the original number 5, like 1 out of the 5 that was in the first wave of their VTubers, and then they just lost her?
I think the bigger one is
I
Nanners.
Well, I
Like
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Nanners is like you have Nanners, you have Iron Mouse, but it wasn't Silvervale like one of the top 3?
I
I
think so.
Okay,
Oh.
because like losing her was like a bad sign. Like you don't just lose one of your top people after a controversy like that and not look like a dumbass. I'm
well,
just
we already
saying.
know the reason she left was because of the contract and because of, like, Fruit and shit. We already know.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
They-
she even said it like
yeah.
very publicly. Was part of it was the contract that she's like, and certain people I won't
Yeah,
say names.
I added that in my video.
Yeah, I remember that. It's just like she will never say it, so we will never have a 100% confirmation. But I feel like she's giving enough hints that, like, no, yeah, you are the reason why she left, and I hope you feel good about yourself about that. You just
Yeah.
kneecapped part of your company's biggest earners. You happy about that? I hope so. I hope it was
It's not
worth
even
it.
just earners. It's like their
More popular than you, I might add. Silvervale was way more popular than Fruit, in my
It's
personal
like part of their
opinion.
reputation though.
And
Like I would
yeah,
argue
exactly.
Nyanners or Mousy were tied for literal face of the company.
Yeah,
Like the
I feel like
mascot.
Nanners going was, like, the worst possible outcome for them so far. Since, like, I kinda, like, a lot of people see Nanners as, like, the mascot.
I mean, cat girls are a pretty decent mascot, but yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
And like everybody says they all said it was mainly due to the money thing. I think that's cope. Because Iron Mouse would have dipped immediately if it was the money thing. Kason
yeah.
would have never joined to start with.
Oh no. Kason is way too pop. Like on her own, Kason could have been totally fine. Like
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't even associate Kason as part of VShojo because that her identity isn't VShojo. Her identity is herself. VShojo is just like an avenue for her to continue being that identity. So
Yeah.
like
These are people that just wouldn't have stayed or wouldn't have joined if the contracts were that hot garbage.
And
I
it's
don't
like
buy it.
no, I don't buy it
it's
either.
like with V Shoujo's current trend right now of picking up the crumbs that were dropped by Niji Sanji. I'm sure more people are gonna be
Do you think
overshadowing
that's who the
fruit.
next VTuber
Nepotism, bruh.
I mean, hell, the fucking cockroach VTuber that's being teased, people already think like I don't know shit about corpo VTubers because I don't watch VTubers. Somebody
Mhm.
named Nina is apparently the fucking
Cockroach.
cockroach chick.
Quote unquote.
I don't
we
know shit
actually
about
know that for sure.
Niji. There's too much to keep up with, like Niji. Jesus fucking Christ.
I
Not all
honestly
of them
think
are memorable, to be honest.
they weren't, but I honestly think this is another part of like VShojo's issue is the only hiring established people because they keep trying to portray themselves as like the indie VTuber organization. It's like, but you only hire people from other corporations. You're not
Exactly.
indie. Like, let's get this straight. Even
Yeah,
when you
actual
first started, you only
nepotism.
accepted people that were like massive creators on their own. Let's not fool ourselves here.
Which
I
isn't
mean,
necessarily a problem. But
you already know what. Okay, you first.
sorry, I was just gonna say that's not an issue. But don't portray yourself as that. We'll look out for the little guys too when you haven't hired a brand new person. None of the people I've seen on VShojo are new people. They are all people that are established or got in trouble with their old agency and want to be a rebel. That's fine. Just don't lie about the process because it makes you look like a scumbag.
Yeah, in all honesty, there's a
Applications
charm.
again.
There's like charm with like advertising yourself as like we're the rebels of the VTuber company world or some shit
Man.
like that. There's a bit of a charm there, so I don't fucking know why they're not going for that.
It's not even a rebel thing. It's a retirement home. It's the sloppy second place. It's the
No,
Well,
that's not
people
what
are
I'm
not
thinking
gonna
of.
join if they fucking advertise themselves as that, so they'll just yeah, it's better to go with the like we're a bunch of rebels and we're fucking cool, we're radical, shit like that.
And it's like, no, it's not. You're not that. You're a whole bunch of people that, for some reason or another, got removed from your previous agency or left your previous agency. Some of them I feel bad for more than others, but you're not special. You're this. It's like saying, "Hey, here's your second place trophy." It's like, look at my second place trophy. It's like
They want to be
It's-
special, gives them a fucking chance, hold
It's
them
like,
cope.
yeah, it's like, yeah, you're special, but you got second place. You're not first. You're second. Sit down. Let the guy that won in first stand up. That's Hololive, by the way. They actually know how to not let shit
Oh
shows
my
happen.
fucking god. Yeah, okay. So, this is funny because I didn't know this until I seen a video pop up on YouTube. I apologize if I butcher your name, Seiko, whatever. The fact a certain K9 graduated Niji Sanji because of tax fraud will never not be funny. Breaking the law and crawl to make more money. This dude was like, what was it? $495,000 in owing the IRS.
Honestly, tax fraud is based. I will not judge them.
Okay, I will admit that's
I don't
base, but
condone
cheating on your
this statement.
significant other and when they're in the military, that's not base.
No, yeah, that's not based. Cheating is not right, chat. Never cheat on your significant other. You
That
wait it
and
out.
scamming your
or-
followers for merch money.
That too.
Yeah.
Kind of
It's
fuck
like-
how some fruit supporters are like, oh yeah, cheating is so base, Jesus Christ. Are you mental? Why
Yeah,
are
that
you
is pretty
saying
mental.
that?
I was like, oh, you think it's based? How about I get in a relationship with you for a month and then just go lay down with some other dude? Would you like that? Would you like? Oh, I'll be honest with you. Maybe some of them are into that. I'm not gonna judge you for that. But how would you like it? How would you like it? It's just like I don't think you would.
I think the part that gets me is everybody tries to say it didn't happen, but Fruits basically admitted it happened.
Oh yeah.
She just claimed that it happened because her husband was a dickhead. But it's like, okay, so you're not denying it, you're just trying to make excuses for it.
It's just like
Yeah,
no, don't make
exactly, bruh.
excuses.
But then people are like, well, it didn't happen. It's like, she admitted it! What do you mean? I don't understand why we're pretending she didn't literally say she cheated on her husband because she thought he was a dickhead.
The fact that her mom is like, in talking about the situation and shit, like, I live rent free in their fucking heads, Jesus.
That's the funny thing. because like, okay, let me make sure I got the timeline of events right. So they strike down your video. Fruit or whatever third-party company that she hires strikes down your video. You get the video back up. And instead of ignoring you, just like, okay, if we don't bring attention to this, maybe she'll get 50,000 views in the future, you know, being conservative about it. Hopefully our name isn't attached to this in the algorithm. But instead of just like letting it die, her mom decides to get involved. And
Yeah,
just
she definitely
Yeah.
cried about it to her before bedtime or something, bro. Like people saying that, oh, Aunt doesn't live rent free in Fruit's head. Hell no. Like if the mom is involved now, I am definitely in their fucking heads, bro.
I mean, what it could be, and this is not excusing Fruit here, but what it could be is she definitely told her mother about it. There was definitely a night of crying or a night of talking about it at some point. But what I'm thinking it could also be is her mom's like, I'm going to go on a crusade for my child, which, you know, mothers can sometimes go on good crusades for their children. But this could be the mother just trying to go on a bad crusade that's definitely not going to blow up in her face.
Other
Oh, no,
people
she-
already like told her off before, like
Yeah.
before the situation even happened, to like just let Fruit to handle it, or
It's like her mom already admitted that she was
Talking
doing
about it?
to be fucking petty.
yeah.
But she said it was for entertainment.
Yeah.
That's
It's funny
bad.
because she goes back and forth between I had to do it because Aunt was harassing Fruit, I had to do
Which-
it because Aunt was telling me to kill myself, or I did it for funsies and it didn't matter at all. And she
Yeah.
just rotates between all three depending on how somebody responds to her.
Let me dismantle that for a little quick. I'm okay. Aunt, did you
What?
or did you not harass Fruit?
I literally had like a post up saying, do not fucking go like the towns, do not fucking mass report if you're planning that kind of shit. It's literally also in the start of the video.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Okay.
is the only bone I will throw Fruit and her mom, and Aunt already knows this because I actually told them this on Twitter, is the nudes thing, which I said I thought was a bad idea, and I thought was probably not the best thing to do.
Now I will say, yeah, probably not. But what I will say is they were already out there, correct? Like
Yeah,
you didn't
they were
Uber dox
publicly
them.
available on like
Okay.
forums and shit. Like it's morally it's not right. I will fucking admit that, but
Yes.
legally I didn't fucking do shit. Like
Oh,
it
no,
wasn't
yeah.
illegal.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And if anybody wants to say, oh, you illegally did it, you posted revenge porn and all that kind of stuff, it's like, no. There's a difference between, oh, I obtained these pictures illegally, or I obtained these pictures and then posted them when they were when they were private, and oh, these were already up. She may have posted them herself. I don't fucking know where they came from, but I'm just posting them. Is it morally reprehensible? Yes. And but that's it's not illegal, so it's just like,
Yeah, I'm not even trying to fucking paint myself like a fucking good guy or whatever. I'm just a little
and
shit.
I will say right now, I like it. It's personal morals. Like I feel like there is common sense morals that most people on the internet should follow. I don't know if this falls into that. I feel like that's a wider discussion, but I personally don't think it's that big of a deal. Here's my take: if you have nudes on the internet, if it was from an ex or a jilted lover, yeah, you should definitely try and get those taken down. But if you posted them, honey, they are there for life, and you cannot be upset. You do not have the right.
Exactly, and I love how
Yeah.
people are just being there like, oh my god, she would never, she's an angel, she would never post nudes online publicly. She's a
Suck to
grown
this VTuber.
woman. She's a grown woman.
Isn't she like a demon VTuber? Like,
Yeah,
The
the witch or some shit like an Adventure Time. The
okay,
witch.
okay.
The world's
there-
most uncreative lich because she's just a girl with purple horns.
Okay, that. You
It
cannot say
annoys
somebody is-
me. I
You
don't
cannot
like
say somebody
it.
is pure. You cannot say somebody is pure when you are in the edgy boy VTuber group. Literally, one of your most prominent members streams on Chatterbait. You are not pure, all right? If you want to claim that you're like a nun,
Oh,
you
yeah,
might want to
Melody.
leave the group. I'm sorry.
Oh, and someone in my
Yeah.
chat did say correction. It was an ex that posted them to the forums.
Oh, so it was revenge porn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, that is pretty fucked up. But that's something that she needs to take care of.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
But you did
Uh,
not
Like,
obtain
go
them
after
illegally.
the
They were
ex,
in a
not
public
an
place.
aunt that makes a video about you.
I don't know. I have no idea how the law works. Maybe, and this is a big maybe, there is a state that could probably say that you are furthering that revenge porn, but I don't think that would happen.
yeah, according to my attorney, like I literally just found it online, so I didn't fucking do shit.
No, yeah. If your attorney says you're fine, then it's just like it's just a moral thing, and it's just like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but
Yeah,
this
like I
is
said,
something,
just legally it's not like bad or some shit, but if I literally just found it online publicly in a forum, then I'm fine.
Well, this is something that came up during the Marina discussion when we were talking about harassment, and this
Mhm.
largely applies to revenge porn stuff too, as well as most crimes. And that a lot of places don't care unless you're doing something directly to the person.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so while reposting it could be seen as an issue, it has to like have some ties to directly trying to hurt her. Like Aunt had to be friends with the boyfriend, or had to be like a middleman posting it for somebody else. It can't just be I found it online.
Oh yeah,
Like
and
she has to
I
have
feel like
some
it's a
kind of
stretch.
personal connection.
I feel like it would be a
It's
stretch
like
to say that
it's
in
like
this situation.
it would be a different story if Aunt decided to put everything in a nice email and send it to the CEO of eShoujo, but she
Yeah.
didn't.
Why would I send an email? What?
I know
I mean, it
I
would be
wouldn't want
kinda
to
funny.
send fruit nudes to my worst enemy. That's
Oh
just
my god.
I don't know, to be honest, she's pretty cute. I'd hit.
I don't know. I think I saw a picture of her. I don't know.
Look, there's no accounting for taste in this room, but I'd hit.
This is very true. You can have whatever taste you want. Not my taste, but that's okay. She's allowed to be the way she is because somebody likes her
yeah.
somewhere.
Apparently 5 guys did at one time, but you know.
Oh my gosh. Damn. Damn. Now, damn. Oh.
Chat's telling me it's a bad idea. She's the type to get pregnant and try and get child support.
Oh man, that's Chad. I don't think I can co-sign that. That's mean.
What? What?
That she's the type to try and get
Ooh.
pregnant and get child support.
You know what?
Man.
I know girls like that. I wouldn't doubt it.
I know a few too. That's just mean.
I don't know. She
Okay.
seems like the type that's like, no pregnant, only breed.
Oh man. See, and again, we do not judge kinks unless they're illegal, but damn.
No kink shame, but no kink same.
Yeah.
That's a bizarre way to phrase that, but I'll
yeah.
go with it.
But no, yeah, it's just this is I really think Fruit should hope that this doesn't get bigger than it already is. It might. I'll be honest with you. And if I was you, I would go scorched earth. In my personal opinion, I would go scorched earth because at that point it's just
Within
okay.
the bounds of the law.
You've
Within the bounds of the law.
Well, yeah, of course, within the bounds of the law, I would do a lot of things to just say, hey, look at this scumbag over here. I was just gonna show that she was a cheating whore, but look at her right now and how she's acting, man.
I mean,
Holy crap.
I already got like a couple of plans, which is why I don't want to disclose any of them right
No,
now
don't
and
talk
shit.
about them. Don't spoil it before it's good. You're making
Then
me
they can
excited though. I can't
prepare.
wait.
You don't want anybody preparing for things.
Exactly.
Mhm.
No, yeah, this is like how stupid. Like again, she's somewhat smart by ignoring it, but her mom has literally made it impossible to ignore now. I hope she knows that. I hope she knows that. Good luck, girl. I don't wish pain or suffering on anybody, but good luck.
Don't be shocked if Fruit and her mom are watching. I would be.
If Fruit wants to come on and talk about it, she's more than welcome to.
I
remember
mean,
the
if
last time we had a
somehow,
debate
like-
like that.
They're honestly more
Nothing is
likely to be watching
impossible.
Lumi's stream than mine.
It's
I
like
am
nothing.
on everybody's blacklist.
Nothing is impossible, especially after our first podcast stream when Marina just kind of popped in.
Yeah, that was.
Jesus, bruh.
I was
And
scared.
even then, she came to you.
Yeah.
That was funny though. That was funny.
She
Well-
even mentioned when she came in that her followers had sent her my stream and then she immediately went to you. That's just how people do me.
It's whatever. You're not gonna please everyone.
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
have seen it, right? When people do that boo look thing on Twitter to see how many people are blocking them, and I'm somewhere in
Yeah.
like the 4,000 range right now.
Jeez. I'm not gonna try and flex on that.
I have more dedicated haters than I have dedicated followers at this point.
But
I mean,
yeah,
hey.
Ant versus Fruit celebrity boxing win.
Oh my gosh.
I really want
you know
that to
what?
happen.
You
I
would
give
Sam
money,
hide it?
though.
You would
Yeah.
Sam hide her in the creator clash?
Yeah, what are fucking? There's gonna be like an anti-anime squad or some shit in the
What would the-
boxing match that we showed you host.
What would the female equivalent of Sam Hyde be that you could contact? Just say, hey, could a female boxer teach me how to box? I'm fighting this VTuber. I will personally donate $1,000 if something like that happens.
Honestly, I would just contact Sam Hyde. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but apparently he's actually really good at boxing, and
Oh, yes, he
basically
is.
everyone he's trained for these creator clash things wins.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I can somehow get into contact with Sam, then he'll be down for it. I seriously wouldn't mind. I'd seriously fly to fucking America just to fucking train with him.
I mean, I know he likes VTubers. I heard that he said he likes Pippa. So, hey.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he'll like you.
You have to think he's the same kind of degenerate we are. He's just a lot more vocal about it.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
I
don't
swear,
know.
Aunt, your boxing name better be the alleged Asian.
The allegation.
I'm literally blocked by 2 people. Well, Carol, Carol, you're more innocent than I am, even though you say I'm the innocent one. So, although you haven't really gotten to beef with people, so I'm blocked by 500 people, but that's because I'm verified on Twitter. People like to block verified accounts.
Of course, Sam would like Pippa. I wonder what she thinks about having both Sam and Medicare as fans. I know she likes it.
Oh yeah, she can't talk about it because she kind of has to keep her nose clean. But I know she loves it. I'm pretty sure she called into Medicare's stream, his last stream.
She
So-
might have. I know she'd love to talk to him.
Yeah.
I remember she did. Okay, so she did. We had confirmed, yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, this whole situation. Just to kind of cap it off. I know you. It's late for you. I don't want to keep you any longer than we need to. But like this whole situation is just like it's the Streisand effect again. People don't understand.
Yeah, I was able to hit like 7k subs without fucking doing anything.
Oh, is that recently? So did you get way more subs recently because of this?
Yeah,
Oh my
I fucking hit 7k without fucking doing anything. It's so funny.
You know what? If I was you, I would give Fruit's mom a donation saying thank you for giving me free advertising. Just like say, here, go buy pizza. Thank you for the free advertising. Thank you for the free advertising, ma'am. Ma'am, you did a really good job at selling my account for me. You should go into marketing. Market my channel more for me. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, they don't understand that kind of stuff doesn't work. Especially when you make a public tweet that says you need to go remove this person because they're saying things about me.
Ugh.
It's like, ooh, what are they saying about
Me
you? I'm
internet
curious.
bullies.
People don't understand that everyone loves drama. I've been saying this in like the VTuber sphere forever. Everyone loves drama, just no one wants to be a part of it.
Or
So
talk
whenever
about
you
it.
say there's some drama over here, everyone's gonna go look. Everyone wants to know
Well,
what's happening.
Except like some motherfucking incels who just want their anime girl to be like pure and shit. We got a bunch of
There's a few people that are like that, but I think most people just want to see drama and talk about I fucking guarantee you, all of these people like Fruit, all of the VShojo people, they talk drama. I know they do. They act like they do. They won't
Oh, they
talk
name
about
search
it.
themselves.
They won't talk
Yeah.
about it.
I mean,
but
they
got
I know
history
for a
of it.
fact They participate in it.
And
They
also,
have their own
like,
clicks.
dude, they get their own dramas faucet because they're all buddy rubbing toes with fucking false.
Why
Oh my
did you
gosh.
specify toes?
Because
Is there
people
something
like
you'd like
those
to
for
tell
some
the chat?
reason.
Gotta give love to the toes people. Good on you, Lumi. You're including you're very inclusive tonight.
But yeah, I do swear they're paying false. There's no reason for him to advertise and shill for them so hard.
You
I
think
mean,
so?
We already know that there's like V Shoujo like Jounties or mods in like 4chan. We
Mhm.
already yeah, so it's pretty obvious that the false is either like getting paid or they're doing like something for him in return too.
What
Oh,
would
for
he be
sure.
doing it? What would they give him? Like, it has to be money because I look at how he pushes them, and it's just like, dude, they don't even talk about you.
Or sex.
Yeah,
Who? Who
or at least
though?
some titty pictures.
Look, bro,
Ugh.
like I used to not think that way about people until I learned like how many girls stay on Twitch no matter what they do because they're literally having sex with people.
Yeah.
And
You
it
know
just
what?
like
You're right.
completely blackpilled me on that with like creators. It's like, okay, this shit's happening.
Unfortunately, I do agree with you. With all of that, like, yeah, I have to. I hate to admit it, but I have to agree with you on that one.
What is this podcast discussing right now? Well, apparently sex and Twitch. So,
I mean, did you know that
Hi,
Twitch had a
Twitch.
fitness category? And there's a chick with a completely see-through shirt with her nipples out and everything, just
Oh,
quote unquote
oh.
working out.
oh yeah, no,
Well, she's got her
somebody
shirt
was
on,
like
so it's
going through her
fine.
page and like there's one thumbnail he doesn't click on, but she's doing push-ups and she's literally completely topless in it. I don't know how she got away with that or like
Wait,
what
was she
she's
wearing
got.
body paint? Was she
It's
wearing
got to
body
be.
paint?
I didn't see body paint, but there's got to be like some tiny pasties or something on there. There's no way she got away with that.
Okay, so what I know, and I know this also applies on YouTube as well, it's really weird. If you're wearing body paint, that's considered art, and you can be naked for that. I am not shitting you. It might
Oh, I
only
know.
apply to top,
I've
but if
seen
you're
it.
wearing body paint, it is completely legal on most of these websites for you to be topless. I don't understand it. I think that is I think that is literally these people just wanting to see people naked in another way. And I don't get it or agree with it, but like that's how they circumvent it. Just
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
wear
get it.
body
Just go
paint.
to X videos. Like, I don't understand the appeal.
No.
Like genuinely.
Well,
Okay,
speaking
so
of
you
X videos,
understand.
I'm pretty sure I uploaded the fucking fruit video on there just to mess with her.
You didn't.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah, yeah.
love
I'll
Oh
it.
my
fucking send the
gosh.
link. Give me a fucking minute. I'll fucking
I don't
send
want
the
to go on
link.
that website without my ad blocker on, but oh my gosh.
Now,
Free
what'd you
that's
name it? Something
Yeah,
like lich slut gets plowed by ant.
I don't fucking know, but yeah, I fucking uploaded it on there just to fucking mess with her.
Oh
Oh, I
my
love it.
gosh.
There was a trend of cleaning stuff and showing stuff through the reflection. That still happens. There
Oh
was
yeah.
that one girl that got caught like having sex on her stream because there was like a really shiny glass in the background.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely did that shit on purpose.
Yeah. No, it's just
They don't go to X videos because they require age verification. No, they don't. I think Pornhub might, but X videos is
In
still you can
certain
just go.
states.
Yeah,
I
on my
used to love
fucking
to clean.
Pornhub. My original plan was to fucking upload it on Pornhub, but yeah, it requires like verification and shit.
Makes sense. No,
Full
yeah, but like,
KYC.
it's
I mean, hell, if Live Leak was still around, that would have been a perfect place.
Yeah, it's just funny. Funny, man. I'm really interested to see what Lay Epic Troll Ants does to Fruit. You are the ultimate troll in it. You are the head A-log troll in her life. I hope you know that now. And you are all she thinks about, all right? You are all she thinks about when she goes to bed at night, when the little fruit apricot goes to bed, all she thinks about is the ant that will carry her home to the ant's hive. And one day you will feast on the glorious
Oh, no,
I'll
are
Sorry,
you?
just
I'm
fucking
sorry.
send the
I
link
can't
later
finish.
since I'm trying my best to fucking I'll look for the link and shit. I forgot. I
I'm
forgot.
you're
very
good,
adept at
Ant.
searching X videos. I can probably find it.
It's like, it's funny. She probably can't even go outside without looking down, seeing an ant, and she's like, that bitch.
Damn that
Oh wait, I
that
found it.
ant.
There we go. I found it.
Mound of
I'll
ants
fucking
in
send
yeah.
it.
my flipping
I'll
house.
send it in general.
All right,
When
perfect.
they showed the preview
There we
of
go.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Here, chat, I'm gonna hide my screen real quick.
When,
Oh, I
uh,
love that.
when they showed the VShojo preview of their new cockroach
Oh my
VTuber
God.
before they said it was a cockroach and they just said it was like an insect of some sort, I was tempted to like reply to it like, "Oh, you got Aunt Hime on board."
Oh,
Now,
hold on,
chat, for
here.
obvious reasons, I'm not going to link that. because YouTube
I mean,
doesn't like that.
I will link. I will
Oh,
post a
come
link
on, you
to
need a
our
better.
podcast Discord.
I
So,
give you the
you can
tags
join.
are funny, but you definitely need a better title. You gotta like.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
I'll
Oh,
think about. I
anime.
don't fuck.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
and
not
here,
really creative. Well,
here you go.
hold
For
on. Look at my
anybody who
fucking
would like to
username. If you
join.
haven't checked it, look at my username on the fucking X videos.
For
Feast on
anyone who
what?
would like to join our podcast Discord, because
yes, I
we
should-
take viewer suggestions on what you guys want us to cover.
Let
There
me
you go.
throw it up an invite myself in the YouTube chat, or just in the chat in general. Chat, if you want to become part of the drama and submit VTuber drama, or honestly, we'll just take internet drama too, but VTuber drama is the most important part here. So if you've got
Mm.
cool VTuber drama,
So
share
we
it.
can at least be somewhat on brand.
Exactly. Our brand is VTuber drama. Plus everything else that's interesting.
Oh yeah,
I'll add
we
more
got a couple
channels later.
non-VTuber things tonight.
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do. It's gonna be a
Some
long
sad
boy.
stuff, some funny stuff.
Make
Well,
the
we'll
Some-
children
squish the
great
sad stuff
again.
between the funny stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
See, it's hard for me to get VTuber drama now because everybody has me blacklisted or blocked.
That's a
Well,
good
that's
one.
why I take
Why? What the
screenshots for
fuck did
you.
you do?
Well, I pissed off a lot of people. I think the first person I ever picked off was Samurai, and she really hates me.
I don't fucking know what that is.
Samurai slash Bo Sheep. She's the VTuber that only
Oh.
got popular because she spent thousands of dollars on a release video. She's
Huh.
the
I could
purple
never.
demon lady that has like the really over the top animation video for her debut, where she just like walks off a throne and cracks a whip. And
Oh,
Not
that
really
one.
familiar, Jesus.
See,
I'll
I
be
think
honest,
you
I
would
don't
be
even know.
interested in her, Aunt, because all of her controversies are her doing something exceptionally stupid and then saying, somehow, some way, my poor mental health is now affecting my children, and all of you Twitter people are making my children suicidal.
Oh, is she the one with the kids that she
Yes,
parades
she's the one that
around?
involves her kids in all of her
Ugh.
Twitter
Yeah,
beef.
Bo Sheep is her other
I cannot
account.
stand those people.
Yeah. And what's funny is she absolutely hates anything lolly related, and then she rebranded her Dami Mommy account to like this chibi lolly character.
Yep.
That's comedy.
It's fun. Yeah, Simrai's a train wreck. You're right, chat. And she doesn't like me. She still swears up and down I lie about her, but it's like I literally spoke to you about this woman.
Isn't that funny? All the people like, you guys lie about us. You slander. You slander me. And it's just like, no, I'm literally just showing the world what you said. How is that slander? It's like, no, you're slandering. No, I'm really not. I'm just repeating what you said.
Isn't she the one that tried to cancel Sarai over some dumb shit? She probably did. Although Sarai's last major controversy was her not paying her artist and doing
in the
other
middle-
crap for free art.
Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that.
I don't care. Her accent's still sexy, and I still would.
No, but like involving her kid, like, is she the one that like shows pictures of her kids as well?
I don't know if she has, because I haven't like
I think
searched
she
for
posted
that.
one, but has a fucking emoji in front of the kid's face. Banned! Hi,
It's
my
still something
darling.
I
How
wouldn't
are
do.
you?
It's always been my opinion, like, don't involve your kids in
Mhm.
anything online. I don't like family channels.
No.
I especially don't like parents that like take pictures of their. I understand it's very innocent for them, but I hate parents that like take the picture of their kids in like very compromising positions and they'll post them on Facebook for their family. Like, look at her, she's adorable, being naked all in the bathtub, and it's like, don't do that. There's
No.
creeps on the internet. Just
Yep.
don't do that.
Yep. Pretty much. Kids should not be allowed to be on the internet until they turn 18.
Kids, teach your parents internet safety. I know your parents thought they had to teach you internet safety. Your parents are stupid. And they think as long as they
Exactly.
don't talk to anybody, nobody can see what they're posting. People can see what they're
Exactly.
posting.
They expect the government to take care of you, and kids, I'm sure you all know, government's fucked. They need to learn that the government is not who should be taking care of you. Oh,
By the
I
way-
hide, I pressed a toggle.
I recommend like editing the stream down instead of just a full VOD. Like Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh yeah,
They
I'm
might
probably
do that.
going
I'm
to
garbage.
edit just like your section separately, so then you'd handle all that.
I'm gonna keep this mostly as just a stream that people can listen to, but I may try and just edit down this section.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
they
just
edited down
saying
a
that
bit.
like most people wouldn't really tune into like a VOD that's not edited, which is why a ton of people like to edit their shit even though it takes time.
Oh yeah, I try and do that all the time. I get
I'm too lazy for that.
I get
I'm
custom
chronically
sections.
stupid.
I get custom sections of my stuff. I just recently had a rant about e-begging, and so I'm going to cut it down and edit it into a video.
But yeah, they're more about editing it. I upload the full VOD to my YouTube, and then I take what I think is the most important or interesting stretch of segment and put that on the Spotify.
Oh yeah, we'll make sure it's all nice and cleaned up and post it later.
I will download the VOD as soon as it's available and start cutting it up.
Look,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
ever start making money, I'll start paying an editor.
Just saying, since I know someone ended up like ended up inviting me for like a live stream podcast type of thing too, and yeah, I feel like it would do like better for their channel if it was edited. So yeah, I'm giving you guys that suggestion now.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like, unless anyone wants to donate their time and edit for free, I'm just kidding. I'm not shit like that.
Lumi, editing is a lot of effort.
I know, that's why I don't go around and say, hey, free editor, please. I am not a panhandler.
Well, look, here, if
Good.
you guys are interested, I have a guy that edits on the cheap, he only does like shrinking down stuff. But if you would want to three ways it, we could afford him very easily.
Okay.
I could send him like an example of one of the streams and then ask him for a quote if you guys are curious.
Yeah.
My editor is pretty good, but he takes his time with his editing, which is understandable since yeah.
Oh, I love your edits are great. It's not my style, but I
cool
love
thing.
it.
Also, I hate to do this to you guys, but I have an ad starting in a minute anyways. I need to go use the bathroom.
That is totally
okay.
Fine. I'll be right back, I promise.
Editing sucks? No, editing is amazing. Editing is like a form of art. It's just you take other people's art and then you edit it into your own piece of art.
It's fun, but it really takes time, and it's hard if you got like a hectic schedule. I got a hectic schedule in real life.
Chat, I'm gonna switch over to a different game now for the rest of the night.
Are you gonna play shit like go on the stream or something?
Yeah, while I talk, I typically game. I have autism, and so I typically play other games to help keep my brain going. I could just say I have ADHD, and that might work as well, but no, yeah, I keep my brain going by playing games.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'll hard focus on a game, and then I'll ignore everybody.
Yeah, my mother actually says she's surprised that I'm able to do that. She's like, you can't cook and talk at the same time, but you'll game and talk at the same time. I was like, well, when I cook, I actually have to pay attention. I don't have to pay attention while I'm playing a game.
Depends on the game for me.
Yeah, some games I can't do that, but...
I'm a filthy COD player, so I need to focus.
Well, if you want to play good, you have to focus. If you don't want to focus, you can definitely play that while talking.
Yeah.
I'm back, I'm sorry.
You're totally
fine. Drink.
Yeah, I had a little bit too much drinky.
Okay.
And I'm happy to see the sleep thing for when you step away from your camera is actually working and you're not possessed.
Oh, that's funny.
There's nothing wrong with my possession. The only problem is I can't, like, it goes really far back because of the way my camera's positioned.
Right, and well, I think we're done covering your stuff for now, and I'm sure you'd want to pass the fuck out.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me here and shit. I'm gonna like post this fucking stream on like my YouTube channel, community tab like soon.
Okay.
Yeah, along with the Kuri Rinji, who also made like a video on it.
Cringy.
Cringe.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Well, I'm 99% sure it's supposed to be a joke. Its name is literally cringy.
Alright, well, thank you again
really?
for stopping by,
you never
and
notice
it's
that?
nice talking to you.
Yeah, I'm retarded.
That's
We're
totally
all
okay.
a little retarded. It's
His
okay.
name
are
is Cringy.
I didn't notice that before, I'll be honest with you.
His name is
Yeah, we
literally
didn't notice
cringy.
it.
It's
We
okay.
thought it was just like
Nighty-nighty.
some random weeb shit.
No, it's what do
Maybe
you
it
call
is.
those? Would you call it a pun?
I think it's wordplay.
Wordplay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
In Rex, I
Alright.
can say retarded all I want because it's not derogatory, it's just fact.
Yes, it's our word.
You could say regarded. I hear some people say that instead.
I'm regurgitated.
don't
There you
know.
go.
Regurgitated.
Or worded.
Okay. So much. Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, nighty night, and I
Oh,
hope to see you
man.
around some more, and I look forward to all your future endeavors.
Let's go. Thanks for
Same.
having me again. And yeah, I will make sure to like post about it later,
Bye,
like the
Free.
stream.
All right,
Ciao.
yeah. You get some less sleep first. Have a good one.
Come back
Night night.
anytime.
Oh, that's your close.
Awesome.
She poof.
Well,
I'm gonna bring MommaOcco back up.
Was I
To her
not up
normal size.
before?
Well, no, I have to shrink you down, so
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
so now I gotta poof you back up so you can be in the center of us.
Fair
This
enough.
won't be a problem when you have a model.
Very true.
Yep.
Well, chat.
soon.
That was Aunt Hime, the ant VTuber that broke the shoujo on the inside. I hope you enjoyed that. I will
Crush
try
their
and
spirit.
Yep.
try and cut this down. So my plan for this is I'm actually going to cut this down into a VOD, and if I don't get it up this week, it will probably be put up next week for your guys'
Akko.
viewing.
How'd you say Ant's name?
I said Aunt Hime. Did I say it
Hime.
wrong? I said it
Hime.
wrong.
Aunt Princess. Hime. Aunt Jaime.
Listen. Do you want to know how many years I've said it like that?
Jaime.
Because I've seen that word before. I said hi me, not Heine. Shut up. Listen. I was a teenager when I first learned that word. I didn't know how it spelled.
Man, to be honest, the only reason why I recognize the word Hime is from the fucking show I used to watch called, what was it? Shikabane Hime.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Ant's the new Blue Beetle. Yeah. Yes.
Chat, make as much fun as you want because
Hime.
believe me, I deserve it. I deserve that.
Oh,
All right?
man.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Someone
Give it
clip
up
it
to
and
me.
post it.
Chat.
Aunt
Put that in her
Jaime.
favorite porno.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So who wanted to go over their
Oh.
topic first?
Hold on a moment. I need to find mine because I did not get a chance to pull all of them open.
All right, I do have one that I can talk about really quick,
Okay.
which is this VTuber specifically deleted every single one of their accounts after this call-out post came out.
Oh, this isn't much long.
I won't dwell on this too long, but if any of you guys are familiar with a VTuber who went by Pawsy VT,
I remember this story.
they got called out for being a fucking pedophile. And their little thing, they were saying that they were just going to go on a hiatus. Saying, as of now, I'm going to be taking a hiatus from streaming and social media. I ended up doing something bad years ago when I was young and stupid. Okay, there's no being young and stupid by touching what? a 4-year-old and 4 5-year-olds. There's nothing young and stupid about that.
How old was this person when? Did he say how old he was when he did this?
I think people calculated, and he should be between 18 and 21.
He was 21.
21.
Oh.
They
No.
orbited a
He-
lot of female VTube oomfies, and I thought there was something weird about them. Well, it's like my big red flag that I have always noticed is that any VTuber that self-labels themselves as comfy are always the most biggest pieces of shit.
Hey,
in
now
the
I've got my
fucking
stream listed as comfy.
Well, you sure as fuck is not comfy.
What? I am a comfy streamer.
I say it with love.
Damn.
I
I
feel
say
like
with
I'm a
love.
comfy streamer. My chat thinks I'm comfy, don't you, chat? Anyways, I've got Dream Bunny's tweet up on Parsley.
I think I have that.
But yeah, just
It says
How can you
cozy,
say-
not comfy. That's fair.
it's like, how can you say I was young and dumb? It's like that's not young and dumb, my dude.
No, you are not young. Well, okay. Young, in my opinion, stops at like age 18 to 21. And then it's a little bit different in that context.
And it's like, I guess he was only okay, let's see, he was 21 working at a daycare.
Ugh.
And
no.
would
I don't know if the
also
doc has it.
also
List.
flirt nonstop with female VTubers.
Yeah, so basically what people did is
Here
they
you go.
kept lining up his old names to find out, like, who he was.
There you go,
so-
have the doc.
Was
Yeah,
he
so here is-
stupid to use his old names?
No, so he used the name PakoThePanda for here, but he logged into a Fall Guys account which had his old name, the
Oh.
Elite 955. If you
Yeah,
search
makes-
the Elite 955, you would figure out it was connected to another account called Tony Pycow. If you looked up the name Anthony Pycow, a guy that would be Pawsy's exact same age, living in Pawsy's exact same area, by the name of Anthony Pycow, which is an extremely uncommon name, and he is the only one in his area with that name, you would find a registered sex offender.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's actually registered then.
Yes. It was
Hmm.
basically people connecting all these dots, and there is part of it comes from Pawsy himself. Like in the document, they show that he at one point doxed his full address. They have the address blurred out, so you
Wait.
can't actually see it.
He doxed. Why did he do that? Why would he do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I know
he-
why some.
Because he's stupid.
I know why some people dox themselves. Like literally, I know this one guy on the internet. Literally, to get ahead of people doxing, this guy doxed himself, and I think he was just trying to be coy and silly, and it didn't work out for him. So it's just like, why would you do that? I did something stupid. No, that's not stupid. That's devious and disgusting. I agree. Something stupid is, guys, I got into a crash with somebody, and it was definitely an accident. That's stupid. As an adult,
Yeah.
that's stupid. This is not stupid. This is either you have a mental illness, or honey, hold me back. I've got my Glock. Because, like, you guys already know what I think. If you, like, are a predator like that, but it's just like, what kind of, how does that, I need to know his thought process. He must be mentally ill.
So
Must be
he
mentally
admits
ill.
to himself the exact charge was sexual interference with a minor. This counts as inappropriate touching of anyone younger than 18. The exact claim is that he groped a 4 and 5-year-old through their clothes in their private parts.
Oh, I fucking hate it so fucking much.
But yeah, after everybody linked everything up, they contacted him with the accusation. He basically just admitted it.
Yep.
So there is no, like, even if you were a little sus on the document, he has publicly admitted that it is correct. So it does not matter what's really in the document, other than this is like a timeline of how people got to it.
It's just, and it's like the fact that he's just consistently creepy with other female VTubers.
See, that part I never considered like all that damning because I've seen how female VTubers interact with other people.
I feel like that's an add-on. Like that's an aside to it. Like that may not be the worst that he's done, but that probably contributed to people saying, "What is this guy? What is he all about? Why is he acting like this?" You know what I mean?
Maybe I definitely think men get like the short end of the stick of that in VTubing because nothing he
Maybe.
said was that weird.
Well, what
Yeah,
did he
but
say?
there's a difference between just like offhand comments every once in a while, and if someone says, "Hey, don't do this," and then they continuously do that.
No, that's the thing. Nobody said don't do it. In fact, most people reciprocated. That's why I don't really take those allegations with all that much.
Fair enough.
Like, why it wasn't enough for me when I saw that. Because I see that all the time. Like, this guy was creepy with me in DMs, and then you show the DMs, and it's got the girl sending him DMs back. They're like, "Oh, bro, I wish I could slobber on your dick so hard."
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like you're both weirdos. I don't understand why you're saying he's the weirdo in this. You're both doing it. Being creepy with other VTubers is the unlawful brandishing of a firearm to the shooting charge. Yeah, it's something that doesn't really make sense as a charge, but it's something they're gonna add on regardless.
But yeah, that's the quick overview of this. The doc and everything is on Twitter. I will retweet it so other people can find it easily.
Yeah.
And I believe the other thing that I wanted to cover, let's see, most of it's on TikTok, but I'm sure if anyone here is in the Call of Duty community, which I know not many are, but I have seen other mainstream content creators cover this situation. A Call of Duty content creator and cosplayer that went by the username Inquisitor3 on TikTok was falsely accused of grooming a minor and being a pedophile by someone who lied about their age. They were 16 but said that they were over the age of 18. Had their 19-year-old boyfriend use their platform to blast this man to hell and back, and a friend who went Keegan's mask, who also used her large following to spread these false allegations.
So basically, a Me Too that involved quote-unquote children.
And 2 nights ago, he went on TikTok Live, and he hung himself.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
And
so
I have
sad.
talked with the friend who first reported on this, and despite all the rumors of people saying that he was still alive and they stabilized him, his father confirmed that he was.
Yeah.
There was no saving him, even if paramedics got there soon.
That is, what is wrong with people? Okay, like again, there is an issue here. Like we just talked about an actual predator. Right, there are real predators out there that you can hunt on the internet. Why do people feel like they need to invent predators? Okay, what is like? And I understand some people are like, oh, I want my 15 minutes of fame. You know, I want to be like Amber Heard or I'll shut like that. You're messing with people's lives here. All right. There's a lot of men and women, because this happens on both ends, but I see a lot of men go through this where women try and do this stuff. And this time they're trying to slander him as a child predator. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and this is mostly, it appears to be like a TikTok drama thing. right? Did this come from TikTok primarily, or where did this come from? Because that would explain
TikTok.
everything.
TikTok, because he mostly posted on TikTok. He also had an account on Instagram.
It's just like what?
Though,
what is
as far
going
as
through
I know,
people's
he
heads?
wasn't really on Twitter.
Like what? What you guys think that he wasn't going to kill himself because you called him the most disgusting? Like literally, I don't think there is anything more disgusting than being a child predator. I like murder is definitely horrible, but I feel like child predator is worse because you are robbing literally the most vulnerable class of people in the world. All right, more vulnerable than old people. You are robbing young people that they have to either live with that they have to live with for the rest of their life. You're robbing them of their innocence. You're robbing them of what makes them a good human being. And why do you feel like that's something that you should just toy around with? Like, where do you get the gall to think that's okay?
Yeah, and
it's why TikTok? Why TikTok?
It's just like this entire situation. It could have been. It's like it could have been avoided because he was going out of his way saying that he wasn't interested in whatever she was trying to do to flirt with him. Because after she lied about her age, he hired her to edit his videos and stuff. And then tried getting all flirty and shit. And her boyfriend was the one that encouraged her to, get more recent evidence, get more of this, and we'll blast him all over the internet. Why they wanted to do this to him, I don't fucking know. There was no reason that they gave. And everyone who accused him of this shit deleted every single one of their social medias.
It's, there are a couple of reasons I feel people do. Some people are just truly evil pieces of shit that are the stains on the earth. And then there are also people who are also pieces of shit that like to extort people. This could have been either extortion, like maybe they're like, oh, we can get money out of this guy and ruin his life. And at the same time, I don't know. But it also, didn't you say that like she tried to come on him and he basically rejected her? It could also be that, she wanted a piece of him and he said, no, thank you. And instead of respecting his boundaries, like good human beings do, it sounds like she wanted to ruin this man.
The only reason why she went on, tried to flirt with him was because she wanted a reason to cancel him.
Is that what she said?
Yep.
I don't believe
Admitted
it.
in text messages and everything to her boyfriend.
I don't believe it. No. You know what that sounds like to me? Here, and this is the truth according to Akko here, okay? What this sounds like is this girl fucked up, tried to mess around with another guy. He said no, and she's like, oh, you know what? I know how I'm gonna spin this. I'm gonna use my boyfriend, tell my boyfriend that this guy is horrible and does all this stuff. My boyfriend and I are gonna cancel. That's what this sounds like to me.
Nope, it's not that. It's more malicious than that.
So somebody saved like their last TikTok before they deleted it. And for some reason it starts with "fuck you all. She tried to commit thanks to your death threats. I hope this makes the COD community better. And then it follows up with her saying something, and she says, I want to apologize for what I have done. I didn't mean to hurt him. I went too far with this, and he didn't deserve that. I know it's too late to apologize, but I hope one day you can forgive me for my stupid actions. I'm sorry I got Tito, Keegan Mask, and Bravo 7 involved as well. They don't deserve the hate I created. I'm sorry to every single one of you. I learned from my mistakes. Please stop sending death threats to anyone that has been saying things about Inquisitor. The best thing to do is just not hate. A person died. Please do better, COD community. I will do better myself.
No, woman.
Nope.
This is the point where you go to jail for murder or for at least aiding and getting this man to take. Like, if I was a lawyer and I knew his, like, if I was his parents, I would try and find out these people. If they lived in America, and like, I'm assuming that he lived in America. If I lived in America and they were in America too, they'd be fucked. I would literally fuck up their life because of that. All right? You murdered my son.
He's an Italian man.
It doesn't sound like she cares at all.
And she's not sorry.
It really just sounds like, just stop being mean to me.
And like, if I was the parents and this was a situation where I would fuck up these people's lives in the legal system. And then I would have them go to jail because it's just like, you acting like this do not deserve freedom if this is how you're going to treat other people. The fact that these people think that this is what I don't like about some people. They just treat people's lives like they're so malleable. It's just like, there's real people that you can go after, all right? There's real predators on the internet that you can go after, but you decide to go after innocent people. It really does feel, after telling me this, it really does feel like it's evil. It really does feel like these people just want to be evil and do evil things on the internet like that. And these are the kinds of people that you need to watch out for, chat. These are the kinds of people that will fuck up your life. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Sorry,
chat's got this right. Like, there's a point, like, it's right that sometimes you can just be like, oopsie, I made a mistake. Once
That is not a
somebody's
mistake.
dead or in prison, you can't really be like, oopsie, I made a mistake, because their life is over. Like,
Yeah, you
literally,
get it right.
in this case especially, his life is over. You have
Yeah.
taken that away from him, his family, his friends, and you're just like, oh, well, I can just apologize, right? No, you can't just apologize for that.
No,
That's
there's
not how
something.
that works.
It's like the fact. Oh,
go
sorry. Go ahead.
What I was. No, you go first. I'm sorry, you go first.
It's like the fact that he was sent a screenshot from someone else. That this chick was, like in a server, and she was saying, "Do you know that he's a pedophile, right? I got a lot of proof. I don't know what HQHH. I don't know if that's whatever. Basic LMAO." And he was like, "Okay, so what the fuck is this?" And she tried saying, "Oh no, my friend Diana is in my account. I forgot to change my password."
Oh my gosh, I hate those people. It's like, oh my gosh, my account got hacked. It's like, you sure about that? Most time when people get hacked, these people throw their cryptocurrency out there, or they like try to shill actual shit. And they don't actually try and do this stuff. Even the hackers are a little bit more morally ethical than you.
Yeah.
Just try to steal your money, not fucking try and
It's
kill
just like-
people.
This whole thing is fucking.
No, this girl, I don't know where she is. I don't know what country she's in, but she better hope that she can still get a job after that. Because, like, if I knew about that, guess what? You're unhireable. You are a danger to my business and to me. You will never like. I don't understand why people think that they can just do shit like this and it won't follow them. For some people, it probably won't because it's kind of hard to track these people down. But again, I like to say, hopefully 4chan doesn't find you and get upset at you, because if they do, guess what? Your life is over. Nobody will want to employ you.
Oh no, a worse group of people have managed to find all their information.
Worse group of people who found her.
Docspin has all of their stuff up there.
Life's over, kid. You get a job anywhere, guess who's gonna know? The internet. Good luck.
It's like, did they think that just because Inquisitor was in Italy, that they can just get away with it because it's international problems?
Probably. I don't know. It's one of those things where they probably didn't think at all.
No, these people don't. That's the thing, is these people don't think. These people don't think, because if they thought, they'd realize, hang on a moment. Even if I can't get punished legally, guess what's almost more damning? The internet. Because the internet sometimes rules things that it shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, they thought this through pretty well since they were trying to do this since March.
Jeez.
I mean, to some degree, yeah, they were, like, obviously planning it to cause issues, but that doesn't necessarily mean they thought it all the way through. Like, you even see this with, people that actually go out and physically kill people. A lot of times they don't think past, like, the initial action, and that's about as far as they get. Like, well, this is how I'm gonna do it, and then that's it. Like, they don't think any further than that.
Yeah.
I think this is the same for them. She didn't think any, like, amount past, like, what she was gonna do. She's like, oh yeah, we'll do it, and it'll work from there. We'll figure it out after that.
It's like, just people like that deserve the absolute worst in life. And I hope nothing but the worst for them.
My favorite song, I Wish You the Worst.
Alright. What do y'all have to get rid of this sadness?
Now here I can
There's
throw
a
out
lot
something
more
random and see what
sadness.
y'all think about it, right?
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know if you saw this, but I have it up on my stream. I can put it in chat for you if you're curious. I guess I'll put it in the live stream, VC. But there was a couple fighting game competitions going on recently, and the winners of the specifically Guilty Gear one were interesting.
Oh boy.
Because 3 of the players, like normal, had their character they played with, and the country of origin in the corner. Everybody else had a pride flag of some sort as their country of origin,
Oh.
which is
Wait.
not common. And
Are they supposed to, like, is it required that they put a country flag there, or is it like, we don't care, put whatever you want there as long as it's not like
it is
hateful?
unsure because for no other country or no other like grouping of players was this a thing. It was only this Guilty Gear bracket.
Man, I've never seen those country
Guilty
flags
Gear.
before.
What's really
have a Guilty Gear
curious
over
that
my
got a
shoulder.
lot of people is 2 of them were the trans flags, so that's gender. But then the other 3 were all sexuality flags. And it's one of those things where it's like, because with the trans one you can at least sort of get it because it's like the whole gender thing. But with your sexuality, it's like, why did people need to know that you like fucking girls? I'm confused. Like, what does this have to do with anything?
Well, isn't it supposed to be you're showing what country you're from? Is it not like supposed to be country? What is the whole point behind the flags in the first place? That's what I want to know.
It is supposed to be showing what country everyone is from.
Okay, so that is the implication. Everybody knows you're showing your country then.
It is, as far as anybody knew, you couldn't change the flag. Like, it's always been country of origin. It's never been anything else. This is as far as I know, this is the first time one of these places have done gender flags. And everybody was confused by it.
Man, I didn't know Lebanon changed their name to lesbian.
Yeah, no, we were cracking jokes about it when I retweeted it. We came up with Lesbanon,
Chat.
Lesbanon.
Lesbanon, and the one I did was Bulgaria, which was supposed to be like Bulgaria.
Careful.
I mean,
they don't like that over there.
Hold on, do we really need to do a stretch for Transylvania?
Oh,
see,
man.
I wish I came out with Transylvania because all I said was Transgendistan.
What are these? Oh my gosh. I don't think I can co-sign these names. Oh, man.
Would you not visit Transgendistan?
Number one, Pakistan doesn't like that stuff. I'm pretty sure they'd be very offended at that.
I'll let them be offended.
Not saying I care, because I feel like everything is fair game for the most part, as long as it's like not inherently racist, but oh my gosh.
Don't worry, chat. You can go to my Discord and be racist. That's fine.
No. Don't say that.
We don't want an ant to be pulled on you, Mizu.
Oh,
I'm fine. I'd fight it. Brazil, like Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh, man. No.
Yeah, no. There were 2 lines of thinking with people that were making fun of it. It was either transgender, my favorite country, or America, my favorite gender.
Man, I too identify as American.
I do identify as American.
And everybody thought like people like really deeply cared about this. And it's like, no, nobody really cares. That's the point. Everybody just thinks this is really stupid and we don't know why you did it. Which I think is something a lot of people don't really understand with the whole like gender flag thing. Is most people aren't annoyed that you have the flag in like your bio or you like force it on all your merch or stuff. Everyone just thinks it's really stupid. Like, I'm gonna be my controversial self for a second. If you are one of those people that has a book bag or like a satchel that has like patches all over it that every single one is gender related or sexuality related, you are looked at by the majority of people the exact same way those trucks with tons of political advertisements on the back window are looked at by normal people.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh my
It's
god! You
not
know
that we
what?
all
I
think
don't
you
disagree.
shouldn't be allowed to have your political crap all over the back of your car. We're just all judging you from a distance because we think you're dumb and you're obsessed.
And I think it's important. Like if you want to identify a certain way, that's fine. I when it comes down to it, I don't care because it's not me, and it's, as far as I know, not illegal. But like if your entire identity is making sure everybody knows something, then you're going to annoy people, and it's going to hurt the mess. Like that's the thing that like I've always had is like I think people should be allowed to, within the confines of the law, do whatever they want and live however they want. But I don't need to know about it. It's like if I decided to like go out and tell everybody all about my Christianity, and I feel like for the most part I don't do that. I feel like for the most part I'm just like, yeah, I have certain values, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you about them because guess what? I hate Christians that do that too. It's very fucking annoying. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear all about this identity stuff either. People just want to chill. They're working on their own stuff. And I feel like everybody can mostly relate to that. I don't know.
Yeah.
We can all fit in together. Just don't make it weird.
It's one of those things like most people don't need to know, right? Like especially your sexuality. It's like, do I really need to know? Like
Unless
that
I'm
you
dating,
only
you know.
sleep with other women?
Unless I'm dating, you know. I don't really care.
Yeah. And then if somebody does ask you and you only date women, you just tell them.
It's like, okay, I'll go somewhere else then, you know. If
I
you
think the only
yeah,
argument I've ever heard against that is like, well, some weirdo guys are pushy and won't listen. You think they're gonna listen to a patch on your backpack if they won't listen to you?
no, they're weirdos for a reason.
Like, you're not fixing the problem. They're still gonna do it. They're still creeps.
I would say that honestly makes it worse for the weirdo guys. You know, if you want to just be left alone, try not to attract too much attention to yourself. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Mhm.
See, maybe I'm wrong on this. You know, I could be wrong on this, but it's just like if you don't attract too much attention to yourself, if you don't want the attention, like if you want to get all the attention, put all the patches you want on there. Show your sexuality. Show that you're a what was it, like Doctor Who fan?
Oh,
Yeah,
they do
Doctor
that
Who.
too.
Yeah, do all of that shit. But
Put your Harry
understand
Potter house on it.
exactly. I'll put my
Chat says
attack
we should
helicopter
start getting
patches away.
pins.
Carol, you don't have to put your attack helicopter patches away. You just have to take out the frog patches and put them on instead.
Chat says
See,
we need to
again,
start getting pins that tell you
wanna,
whether a guy's cut or uncut.
I just feel like it's important to know you can be whatever you want. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about being a VTuber is people can pretend and feel however they want on the inside with their avatar. The problem comes when you make it somebody's problem. Don't make it a problem, all right? I try very hard not to make myself a problem for other people, so I would expect that people don't make it themselves my problem as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I identify as an Apache attack helicopter. I hate that people get so mad at that meme, but we are reaching a point where that's a legitimate concern that's just going to be normal and accepted.
I think Mr. Beast normalized it, to be honest with you. He should be blamed for that.
Did he? What did he do?
He did say, he said in one of his videos, like legit, I was very surprised when I saw this. Was a very, 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 very early video of his where him and Chris were talking. And he's like, I identify as an attack helicopter. And Chris and him were laughing about it. And I was like, what the fuck? Mr. Beast, I didn't know you said that.
Didn't he used to like roll with Andrew Tate though?
No. Pretty sure Andrew Tate and him don't even know each other.
No, I'll have to. It's somebody. It might not be Andrew Tate, but it's somebody like him that's in his same sphere and has his same like issues that used to work closely with Mr. Beast.
I think I know who you're talking about. What's his name? Shoot, Turkey Tom did a video on him recently. I know who you're talking about because I don't like this guy because this guy's very reactionary. But let me see if I can look him up.
The only issue with the attack helicopter joke is that it's 20 years old now, and I wish you'd switch it up more. I can understand that perspective. The problem is other people also haven't swapped up like their rebuttal to it. So
Nico? Yeah.
it's just gonna stay
Zerka.
Sneeko.
John Zerka is who you're
John
thinking of.
Zerka.
John Zerka.
John Zerka used to edit for him. Is it Sneeko? No, it's Zerka. Zerka is a weirdo too. Zerka actually legitimate, and I'm pretty sure he did this for. I don't know if he's actually being legit serious, but Zerka actually on camera said, "Yeah, I'm a pedo. I'm a pedo, and I'm proud of it." And I'm just like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck? Well, you don't come out and like." I feel like and he didn't get into trouble because everybody knew he was like doing this to be reactionary. But it's just like you don't say that unless you want somebody showing up at your door, bro.
I have to agree with something I saw a YouTuber said, where it's like, if you joke about it once or twice to be edgy, it's a little sus, but I can let it slide. But if it becomes like your main form of comedy, I'm gonna start hard side-eyeing you. Like, no question.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No,
And I think that applies to him, that applies to Vito, that applies to Mr. Girl, and all these other people.
Oh, don't
It
even
now
start
applies
on
to
those
Dick
guys.
Masterson, who seems to excuse it all the time.
Well, he just doesn't care. He uses them as punching bags to laugh at. No, here's the thing about Dick Masterson is he involves himself with people that are deplorably horrible people because he can just point at them and say, "No, he's the bigger idiot. I'm the cool guy in the room." That's all he does. It's not
I still
working
find
too
it
well for him right
exceptionally
now.
sus. I will maintain that I find him exceptionally sus.
Who? Dick Masterson?
Dick Masterson.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Because
He's an
there's a
LA
lot
person.
of people you could surround yourself with that are super weird, and you can make fun of. But he just consistently only chooses people that claim to be pedophiles. And it's like, okay, now it's getting weird, bro. Can we choose like something else funny to make fun of?
No, the
Why?
pedophiles are an easy thing to make fun of, and so he's going to hold them around so that you can laugh at them and not him.
Yeah, but it becomes to a point, it's like, you're only hanging out with this one type of person. It's kind of sus, bro.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. It's like, bro, why are you hanging out with this? And like the stuff that he just no, I think Dick Masterson is one of those guys where he just defends things so that it can fit his narrative. He is purely a narrative driven guy, and it's a for him only guy. I think people need to understand that.
Oh, I get that. But it's also just one of those things where it's like, I don't know why everybody likes to support him for doing that. It's like, this is really weird, bro. I can't get on
Because
board with this.
he hides it behind the guise of free speech, and it's just like, bro, you're a real scumbag by doing that. Like, I see what you're doing here. You're just trying to get sympathy from people that, if they actually knew about you, would blacklist you from everything and wouldn't give you the time of day.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lumi, you probably have no idea who we're talking about.
Nope, I'm just here having a good time and adding channels to the server.
It's okay.
Sometimes I forget we're really, really autistic about this stuff.
Nah, yeah, it's totally fine. Maybe one day you and I just sit down and talk about these people.
Yeah.
Just like for a couple hours, just like, let's sit down and talk about these weirdos, you know?
Man, should we rename the podcast to Lumi and her autistic friends?
Oh my gosh. No, listen, that doesn't work. That'd be like a band. That's a band name, all right, Lumi. If we
Lumi
start
and the
if we come out,
autistic.
Lumi and the Autists. If we come out with a single that's all three of us, we can name it our single album, Lumi and the Autists.
When we upload our Under the Tea cover song to Spotify, that's gonna be the band name we choose for it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's Lumi
We're
and the
trademarking
Autists.
that now.
I don't know, chat. Would you guys listen to Lumi and the Autists?
Lumi and it would have to be a rap song. I'll be honest with you. We'd have to come up with
Oh
a
my
rap
God.
song.
We're gonna be rappers.
I don't know.
I don't think I have the
And-
complexion for that.
No, you can be a rapper. Listen, Maury Calliope can be a rapper. You can be too.
Oh, did you see that? There was that meme edit of that is a rap song or something that had Shigeru UI dancing in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they actually
did hear about
changed the
that.
official music video on Spotify to include that version of her dancing.
Did they really? So, like,
Yeah.
the creators of that song actually acknowledged and liked it?
Yes, and
Oh
they
my
included it in the
gosh.
actual like Spotify video preview.
Dude, that's awesome.
Everybody was
And
making fun of it and talking about it today. It's hilarious.
Imagine if they're like, let's do a crossover thing. That would be the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah, it's
Lolly's
great.
going mainstream.
I would. Ah, that's awesome. That
It's
is
one of those
awesome.
things where it's like, do they know what it's about? Or do they
Probably
just find the
not.
meme really funny?
Probably not. Let's
People
see. We'll
still
wait and
think
see.
it's making fun of lolicons when it.
Yeah, I love how people keep trying. Like, I remember when the song was new and there was debate coming out about it, and for 2 days I had people in my mentions when I said, because I came out and said, I don't know why people, I don't know if people realize, but their outrage is making this song more famous, and I said I don't like lolly or lolicon, but I recognize that if I don't want something to get more famous, I just don't talk about it and I leave it alone. And a whole bunch of people are like, oh well, it's making fun of lolly, so of course it needs to be out. There's like, you have absolutely no fucking idea what you're talking about. I haven't listened to the song, but I know what I'm talking about because I have people who've told me what it's about, and I know that's not what it's about. And they're like,
Yeah,
oh no, it's totally about this. Like, Cope harder, bitch.
it really is just hard cope from them.
Don't
It's
want
like,
to
come
admit
on,
that you like a song
guys.
about lollies.
Just admit you like it and that it's a I don't understand why people can't admit that, right? So there is a
It's a
music
moral
group.
thing.
There's a music group that went viral like forever ago because they did like a song that sampled SpongeBob saying "I'm ready," called AJR, and they like blew up for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And they have a really, really good song called Birthday. But I acknowledge that a majority of the message behind Birthday is extremely politically slanted to one side that I don't agree with. But I still think the song's a banger, but I'm not going to sit here and try and make excuses for why, like, the song means something completely different than it very obviously means.
No,
Oh wait,
yeah,
hold
I
on. Is
agree.
that the one with fucking Oh, what's their name? They did covers of Vocaloid songs.
I don't think they did covers of
69
Vocaloid
Neko?
songs.
96 Neko. Is
I
it
have no idea what you're talking about.
fucking. You know what?
Never mind.
I'll link the song after stream because I think I know what song you're talking about.
Well, the group is called AJR. They're
AJR.
definitely like modern day Jonas Brothers kind of deal. It's like
Okay,
three
never mind.
brothers.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about with the Neko thing.
Anyway, it's just people. I understand that you might think that this is morally reprehensible, and again, I get it. I think that some things are also morally reprehensible. However, I have a bit more brain cells to understand that if you talk about it, it gets bigger. Like, I understand. I that's what I don't. Do people not understand when how things go viral? They must not. They must not understand that in order for things to go viral, people talk about it, negative or not. There's not a negative and positive balanced score that people need to have filled out. It just goes viral if you talk about it.
I think I
It's
see
why- it's
another
how-
agency I have to keep an eye on.
Oh?
Because
have they done now?
apparently an hour ago, this agency announced who their CEO is, but the CEO is staying completely anonymous.
Oh boy.
What's the agency name?
Called Cyber Idol EN. They're
Oh,
looking for
boy.
Gen 1 talent.
That's no, but just like it and not to be political, but that's how Trump got elected. Through people talking about him. Sorry. Should have brought it back. But if people don't want things to happen, they need to remember that by letting them fade into obscurity is how they die. All right? People need to let things die if they want them to be dead. Otherwise, you're just going to keep resurrecting it and bringing it back to life.
I can't. My tummy.
Your tummy.
It's just so random.
I'm sorry. It's literally the best example I can come up with. That is how
Brought up the Cyber Idol thing, so I'm looking through Cyber Idol, and then immediately all I hear is, that's how Trump got elected.
Trump
I
running
know.
Cyber
That was-
Idol confirmed.
That was bad of me. That was bad of me. I understand. I'm sorry about that, but
I don't understand. Also, all this group has done, aside from like the most recent audition video and a couple sketches of, I guess, some of their people, is just constantly answering like those Curious Cat type posts. I mean, they're using the Japanese one, Tell on Me, but I think
Yeah.
most people know about Curious Cat. It's literally all they're doing is answering these.
yeah.
And the artist that they featured is a very unknown artist.
Their first generation will be 2 male and 2 female talents.
I joined an agency of Trump's. Listen, if Trump was the VTuber manager, that'd be a clusterfuck.
Last
But he
thing we
might
need is
have-
a geriatric politician running a VTuber agency.
Well, I mean, I would rather have a geriatric businessman running the agency, but I agree with you.
It killed me when you said it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to respond to it.
Listen. Here's how my brain works. Sometimes I like my thought process. It pauses in thin air, and then immediately when I see an opening, I grab it and it's like, okay, let's continue right where I left off without any context.
Yeah, it completely threw me off. It threw me for a loop.
And well,
Oh.
do we have any other topics to talk about besides our newest segment for the end of the podcast?
Oh goodness. Well, did you want to talk about Merryweather for a moment? Because the Merryweather thing is interesting.
I mean, he said he wasn't gonna quit.
He did say that, yes.
I mean,
But it
people could
was
still maybe
interesting.
want to know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can talk about it real quick if you guys want.
Yeah.
Okay, so chat. For those who don't know, Merryweather is a writer. For the longest time when I was young, I used to think he actually was the artist. No, he is the writer for different comics, which is kind of cool to see somebody that's famous just off of writing. But the thing about Mary that I like is that he's very soft-spoken, but that also sometimes can be one of his biggest flaws. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but he is very soft-spoken, and I feel like sometimes that leads him to wearing his heart on his sleeve and being pushed down when a lot of people would not take that kind of crap. And again, I'm not saying that necessarily is a bad thing, but what I am saying is I have seen multiple times where somebody is rude to him and he never throws them out, which is actually nice of him. These people should be lucky that he doesn't shout them out or go after them. But like somebody said something to him. Let me read what he said because it's worth reading. He said, I did consider quit VTubing and focusing on supporting my friends in Astroline as a writer. I felt betrayed and manipulated by another VTuber, and the reasons why they did that is what made me reconsider being part of the VTuber world, since I felt like it became too much about social politics behind the scenes. After speaking with friends, I came to the conclusion that I still want to be a VTuber, but I may cut back on streams a little and be more careful with who I interact with. If you're wondering if this may be about you, it is not. I'm not going to share it with anyone who did that and just keep it to myself and stay away from that part of the community. So we really don't know who he's talking about. It literally could be anybody. All right. It could be anybody, but it sounds like just unfortunately somebody took advantage of him or I don't know what happened. But again, Merryweather is just one of those people where his heart is on his sleeve. And because of that, he sometimes takes things a little bit harder than other people might, and it can lead to him feeling a little bit broken on the inside, and that's oftentimes expressed on the front there, and it's kind of sad. But I don't know. It was just he said he's not going to quit, so that's good. But I do worry if he's saying, oh, because like earlier before this post, he said, oh, I might not be a VTuber much longer, and it's just like if this is how he's feeling now, like what is it going to take for what are people going to do to push him out of this altogether? That's what I'm afraid of, is that he's going to get pushed out of this altogether. I don't know.
So my chat asks it and says, just name the VTuber if you're going to vague post. It's really tiresome. He would keep it to himself. Why even tweet it in the first place? I'm gonna be the controversial person and say I kind of agree. I've actually been kind of outspoken in the past that I feel like Merryweather, even though I will admit he does get undue hate, he also
does.
unnecessarily pity posts a
Yes,
lot.
he does. He does. That is again, that is the one thing I noticed. As somebody who studies human psychology and human nature, he is somebody who does that a lot, And I don't really know if it's necessarily for pity. I don't really feel like he cares too much about that. I don't know, but he does it a lot where he feels like he has to air himself out, and it's just one of those things. Like, man, if it's a private matter, don't even talk about it. Just say you're having a bad day. Like, literally, if I'm having a problem with another VTuber, you will never hear about it unless they air it out, because it's not your business. It is not your business. All right? All I will say is I'm having a bad day, and then I will come back and you guys will give me hugs, virtual hugs and all that kind of stuff. But like, it's not your business. And I fear that he's like in this pattern of whenever something bad happens, he's just gonna keep on saying it, and it's gonna get. I don't know. I just worry about what's gonna happen in the future if he keeps doing this.
Yeah, no, I get it. It definitely just feels like pity posting to me, like at all times.
You think so? You think it's just pity posting?
Yeah, like I've tried to not think of it that way, but it's because it's one thing, right, where if you post about making fun of people that are being mean to you, but with him, it's only ever, oh, it's like it hurts my feelings so much that this person could do this. It's never that somebody did something, and it's never that he's combating somebody doing something. It's
Mm-hmm.
always, this really hurt me very deeply, and I really need like the validation from my followers about this.
Yeah,
So for that, to me, it makes it always just seem like it's solely pity posting.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I really don't like it when people do that, because it's one of those things where it's just like, well, you're not even showing off who did it. Did you actually get hurt? Because like that's the thing too. Is it's just like, if you constantly do that, people are going to start wondering if it actually happened. Like
Yes.
the analogy "boy who cried wolf" is so simple. Like, how long before people start saying, "Did this actually happen? Are you just a crybaby on the internet?" It's just like, dude, if you want social validation and you're having a bad day, just say, "Guys, I'm having a bad day. Can you tell
Yeah.
me something?" I've seen people that do that a lot, and it's just like, there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, life sucks right now," because trust me, I get it, life sucks right now, but don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this, man. This is a poor way of getting it across, and it's going to ruin your reputation because people are gonna look at you a certain way.
I also think it's just because there's always like a specific issue. Even if he's very vague about the specific issue, it's that there's always an issue that is causing the problem. With other people, it's typically like, hey guys, having a bad day, send me like pictures of cats or something to cheer me up. Which that kind of stuff I can understand.
I might
But
do
with
that
him,
one
it's
time.
always like an essay of something that happened, but
Oh,
not
it's always
specifically
an
what
essay.
happened.
It's always an essay. Like, dude, Merryweather, and again, he does get some undue. Like, some of the hate he gets for his comics is just like, you guys are uncultured as fuck. But it's just like,
Mm.
Merryweather, why are you giving it this much credence? It's only hurting you by it's only hurting him by letting internet stuff, because like, and this is one of the lessons I feel like not a lot of people understand. Um, Number one, let me just say right off, unless I actually consider you a friend, like you two, I consider you guys friends. There's a few people in my chat that I consider friends. But unless as a VTuber, I actually consider you a friend, we are working acquaintances. We are not
Yeah.
friends. Like, following somebody back on Twitter does not make you a friend. And I feel like
Mhm.
people forget that in the business world, which is what this is, a lot of people are doing this for the business aspect to make money and to sustain themselves. They do not care about your feelings
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Your feelings don't matter. So stop wearing them on your shoulder, Mary, because people don't care. Not
And
trying
it
to be
really just
mean,
gives.
but
We talked about this before. It also just gives people an in.
it does.
Because it tells them
Mhm.
specifically, like, this is a way that you can hurt me. And it's like, you don't. Do you really want people to know that?
Yeah, it's just like, and you know what? I'll give a good example. Merryweather, you interviewed Chan one time. Chris Chan was told, don't let people know what your weak spots are because then they'll know how to push your buttons. Take that advice, Mary. Don't let people push your buttons. I don't know.
It's so hard with some people like that because they just don't take their own advice or they don't listen to like
Mhm.
what's best for them and they just keep going. And it's like, stop. You're making problems for yourself, and at some point, I can't help you anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just like if either of you two were doing this, I'd say like, hey guys, you're making it harder on yourself by doing this. And there's I think, yeah, you know, I do think I wanted to talk about this. I am going to talk about a VTuber that I am friendly with. And they used to be a Splatoon VTuber. I talked to Yumizu about this. Do you remember Monica? The Splatoon VTuber that had something bad. I'll just explain it. So there is
Yeah,
this
I'm a little
VTuber.
lost.
Okay, there's this VTuber. Her name is Monica, and she recently rebranded herself. She used to be a Splatoon focused VTuber, and what happened is she rebranded. And I don't know all the reasons why she rebranded, but I do believe that some of them were focused around she was kind of sick of the Splatoon community, and I'm well with her. The Splatoon community is full of some weird ass people. A lot of them are kids, and because they're kids, you should not pay attention to the opinions of kids. And she rebranded and decided to go from a Splatoon only model to a more human like model. And she's been getting a lot of shit from people. And I agree that none of it's deserved and that she should be allowed to rebrand and people shouldn't care. But she's giving in and like responding to everybody. And I believe I tried to tell her once that if you don't want people to cause shit for you, if you don't want people to say any of this shit, don't give them the ammo to cause shit for you, because all she does is reply to people, and then she talks about, oh, I blocked this person because they were mean to me. And it's just like, okay, that's all well and good, but you don't need to tell the world that you did this. It's only going to cause problems, because now guess what? All those kids or all of those teenagers or whoever they were, all these trolls that are poking at you, they know how to attack you now. They know that an attack vector is to make fun of you and to post things about you and to get under your skin. Guess what? That's an in, and you will never ever get it back. And
Yeah.
the other day, like, she was talking and arguing with somebody, and and I am going to say right now, I don't condone this. This was gross, in my opinion. They posted this person that was arguing with her posted lewd lolly fan art of her character, and she does not like lolly, which is within her right. And I mean,
Oh,
like, I
I know
don't
who
like
we're
lolly.
talking about now.
Yeah, it's just they posted very lewd lolly fan art of her character in her Splatoon form, and what was weird is how good quality it was. Like, I saw it, I was like, oh, that's gross, and I was like, why is this such good? Because like normally when people shit post like that, it's not good quality because they don't care. No, this person either spent their time getting it done and was waiting to post it, or I don't even know, but like, she fed into it. That's the thing that sucked. It's just like, you know, if you did not feed into this, I wouldn't have even seen it. But she's just like, guys, you need to have blocked this person, report them for all this. And it's just like, okay, listen. Just block them, move on. Don't talk about it. You're giving so many more people that may not want to see that, myself included, the ability to see it instead of just moving on. And I don't know how to get it through some people's heads. You have to ignore the people that are bothering you. I ignore a lot of people on my TL that bother me, and I don't even talk about or think about them, because if I do, that gives them energy and they're going to continue. But I don't understand why people don't just ignore this kind of crap.
Yeah, no, I think I mentioned it to you. I retweeted her and even said, like, I've got like a two-pronged take on this.
I saw
The
your
first
take, yeah.
is you shouldn't really be making fan art of people that you know they're not going to like or is going to be offensive to them. That's just like a general niceness thing.
I agree.
On the other hand, as a creator, you have to understand when you go public, you lose certain rights over how the public perceives you and how the public uses your likeness,
I
which
agree.
sucks, but it's the way the world works. And so if you see something you don't like about yourself, you kind of just have to get over it and ignore it. Which is how I've
Unless it's
taken,
illegal.
yeah, which is how I've taken my rules with fan art, is I've told people, look, like, you can do any fan art you want of me or any of my other, like, little family members. However, if it violates, like, rules X, Y, or Z, I won't retweet it, I won't acknowledge it, I won't reply to it, I would just pretend it doesn't exist. Which is just what you have to do. It's just, like, you think, what's her name? Jaden Animations isn't, like, somewhat seething that there's multiple comics of her having sex with dogs? Like, she obviously is, but like, you don't hear her talking about it every week and demanding sites get removed.
She doesn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, like, because she knows that's... First off, if the people did it specifically to annoy her, they're going to keep doing it to annoy her. If the people didn't do it to annoy her, she just told anybody that wants to annoy her that that's a vector they can use to do it.
Oh yeah, it's just, and to go back to your point A, like, they probably wouldn't have even known that she didn't like that if she didn't even talk about it. And like, that's the thing, is it's just like, if you don't like Lolly, that's fine. If you don't want people to draw your character as it, don't talk about it.
Don't tell them that it's something that would really offend you.
Exactly. Don't tell the world what offends you, because guess what? The world's gonna offend you.
That's why I think people that put on their profile what triggers them are exceptionally stupid and naive. Because as soon as you get in a fight with somebody that's exceptionally mean or malicious, you have just given them a list of how to really fuck with you. Also, my chat asked, what are my rules? My rules are simple, nothing that is too heavily degenerate. I think we can all agree, technically, on what qualifies as too degenerate. For me, based on my regular Twitter. And the other one is, Yumi is with nobody but me. She is my sister. She can be with other women, though, that's fine.
It's like the classic men
what
trope.
my rules are? Here you go. I have a handy dandy little link just for that. And before you ask, no, it's not an F list.
Somebody's like, you should make an F list, and I was like, I don't care.
I mean, I have an F list.
Do you like your F list?
I need to update my F list.
I used to have an F list.
In an interview, Jane at least asked the people to keep those pictures private so children don't see it. See, that's a little different in my personal opinion. You can say, hey, I don't care, but I care about the kids. That's a little bit different. Now you're gonna
I think there's a difference between please don't spread this in my community versus never send this to me because it hurts my feelings, right?
No, yeah, there's a very big difference.
Like, when I say my rules for my characters, that's not saying these things extremely offend me. That's just saying, like, I don't particularly want these things in my community for one reason or another.
Yeah, my rules have always been, if it is not safe for work, I will not personally acknowledge it, because that is not what I am building around my community. I may DM you if I can and say, hey, that's cool, but for the most part, I don't acknowledge a wide variety of fan art if it is of that variety, because it's just not what I'm building. So it's just like, ignore, move on. Ignore and move on. That's all you can do. And
I will not lie, I don't know what's too lewd for you.
Huh?
That's fair, chat. My chat says, I won't lie, I don't know what's too lewd for you.
Oh.
Look, if it includes a bodily fluid that is not normally a bodily fluid used in procreation, then it's a problem.
What? You don't want Guro? Guro is one of my favorites.
I can't stand Guro.
And also Candy Gore. Candy Gore is a lot of fun, too.
I think it's a bizarre, like, empathy thing for me. Is I don't even like seeing fictional characters being killed. It hurts my feelings. Also, I feel bad that I know exactly what Candy Gore is.
Well, Candy Gore is like a stylized gore.
I have a friend who is very into that.
Is it like when people get turned into candy and eaten?
No.
No, it's just basically, okay, picture regular gore, but with pastels instead.
Ah, okay.
That's candy gore.
So is that
Like
just
when
trying
Saw
to be
made all the
cutesy?
blood pink.
Is that just like cutesy gore?
Yes.
Okay.
It's still
I
fucking
think
bizarre,
I've showed you
man.
some cutesy gore that I've gotten.
Interesting.
Remember the picture of Lumi with my friend's OCs next to her
Yes.
holding chopsticks?
Yes.
Yes, that's
I
cutesy
see.
gore.
I see. Anyway.
It's still super weird.
And also, Rex, you have permission to get any commission that you would like with your character in Lumi. I don't give a shit. Just tag me in it.
Well, there you go, chat. Open permission to
Open door policy.
turn
Open
Lumi
door
into
policy.
sushi,
As
I
long as you let
guess.
me know it's being made.
Even if you turn her into fish sticks, it's good.
There you go. Anyway, to kind of cap this off, I don't know if Monica ever sees this. Monica, I think you're a great VTuber. I think that you do a lot of good work. Stop paying attention to it and stop giving credence to it, because it's just gonna keep hurting you. I don't know what else
Hi,
to say. It's just gonna
Ian.
hurt you more.
Hi, Papa. How are you doing? Yes, you came in at a wonderful time. How was your stream?
Papa came in? I didn't know that was your
Yeah,
history.
Drowned Rabbit VT is the model artist for Mermaid Lumi, and he is working on Mermaid Lumi 2.0.
Well, there you go.
Nice shoe.
And I'm super excited. He's going through every single layer to rename it. And then Nico gets to work on it next year.
Crayon doodle of a stick figure, me and Lumi on a date incoming. Oh,
Okay.
Lumi, my chat wants you.
Okay. You have Lumi. I don't care. Lumi's been around as a character since 2017, and the same rules then are the same rules now.
Well, there you
I
go,
don't.
chat.
Yeah, chat, she gets
Heck.
around, so just keep that in mind.
Heck, one of my favorite not safe for work artists, he goes by Doppel. His Twitter is BonniePier4, and he drew fan art of Lumi in 2018.
You're making everybody feel old. Stop. I'm not old.
Not
I
old.
say as I shake my fist, telling the kids to get off my lawn. Them darn children.
Gosh dang children.
So, did Oka
Alright.
have something she wanted to talk about, or was it just the
was
Monica
just-
I think
thing?
it was just
It
that.
was just those two things. I mean, there was a minor thing about Elon Musk stating that he was going to remove explicit content, but that came out as false.
Yeah, I think
He's
people
not
just made
removing
that
your
up.
feet pics, guys. Don't worry. Even he knows that that would destroy his platform. That would. I will unironically say that if Elon Musk banned lewd artwork, Twitter's dead.
It would
Probably.
be the new
Die.
Tumblr.
Yeah, I think he understands that.
Yeah, I
Let's see.
don't know why people kept saying he was doing that. It kind of just came
I
out of
don't know.
nowhere.
And I turn 30 next year. Am I allowed to start shaking a cane and telling people to get off my lawn? Yes, you are. You are ancient dust in internet years.
No, don't make me feel that way. I'm still young. I've got spry fish legs.
Got 3 years till you become a wizard. Yeah, I have 3 years till I become a wizard as well. At least internet wizard.
You are not gonna be a wizard. Calm down.
I know I'm a mermaid.
It's mermaid magic. You give people mustaches. So, I
Thank
guess
you,
like
Shug.
we
I
kind
know
of
we've
got
been mutuals for a while, but
most of the stuff we were interested in then, right?
I think
For
so.
tonight?
Yes,
yes.
for the most part.
So we have one more thing for you, chat, that we we came up with, because it's just becoming something that's kind of common and we should probably look into in the future. But the graduations of the week.
Yep, we're doing graduations of the week because there's been so fucking many of them.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Which one are we? Are we gonna bring up the first one that you submitted?
Well, I thought we could probably go in order,
We gonna go
except
through all
the
of them?
middle one probably needs to be at the end.
Are
The
we gonna go
Mariah
through-
studio,
Okay. Hold on.
just because it's like a studio.
Well, I was reading through it some more. It's like, I guess the group is splitting, but not really. So I don't think that would count as
We could cover it. Why not?
fair enough.
Good God, it's not a cracker. That person wants way too much money for that model.
What?
Are we looking at the? Are we gonna go through top to bottom basically from the graduations pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me switch my shit real quick and reposition us right. Yes. Let me shrink Akko's ass.
Covering all the VTubers that have been graduating at the time. Because I feel like we could probably do this every week and at least come away with 5 or 6 people.
Probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
Probably. It's getting, and unfortunately, chat, that we are in the age where VTubers are graduating left and right, and the reason is, and I firmly believe this, I mentioned it a lot, we are in an extreme downturn of people who got into the gig and found out that it is a business that is super serious, and because they're not willing to stick to it, they're out of here. And I firmly believe that is not going to stop for quite a while now because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So our first one is
Alright.
Mizuki Mochi. Mizuki Mochi is what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Who posted this week, "Hello everyone, I'll be graduating as Mizuki Mochi. Is because I haven't been streaming due to a full-time job, as well as I'm about to move to Asia. I need funds
Congratulations.
once I'm moving to Asia. The funds will be going to purchase a house, furniture, food, paperwork, other bills that are yet to come. My departure date for Asia is October 16th. Therefore, I will be selling my VTuber, Mizuki Mochi. It saddens me to say this, but I really cherish my persona emotionally and physically, care for him every single day. For the buyer who's going to claim Mizuki, I wish they would cherish him as much as heartfully as I do. I will be selling Mizuki for 6,000 United States dollars.
Holy
This
cow.
includes the model with rigging, a secondary model, which is a chibi version, reference sheets, emotes and animations, Twitch panels, custom chats, overlays I have created, background music and logos, lore, and all art of Mizuki. Note, I have received artist permissions to resell my VTuber model and more. Regards, Mizuki Mochivari. Bro, no one is buying a pre-made model for 6K.
That's a lot of, okay. I thought, you know what's funny is I actually thought about that. My 2D model is just under 1,000. Now, granted, a lot of let me see a good picture of this guy's model.
Look, you could, for his model, if you
Very
wanted to go
pretty.
really high dollar, you can do a $2,000 model.
Oh yeah, he's probably
Then-
trying to sell the brand as well, though.
Well, if you look at everything else, first off, he mentions art. He just says all art. So it really depends how much is in there, for that one. But stuff like Twitch panels and overlays that he created, I'm not saying anything bad about his art, but you can get really nice custom overlays for like every setting you could possibly want for $100. So assuming overlays and panels are separate, that's about 200. We're going with 2,000 for a really high quality model. For a chibi version, I don't know, maybe 250, 300. Even that might be a little high for a chibi, depending on how
Maybe.
detailed it is.
Maybe.
Reference sheets, if you go for like a really high dollar one, you could maybe push another 250 to 300. All of this together, if you go for really high dollar custom stuff, you could probably walk away with paying 4,000 for all of it.
Probably.
And that's if you're going high dollar custom stuff. You're trying to sell people something that already exists, and they would have to match to their own like identity. which is very difficult.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand why he's trying to sell that. Like he needs money for the move. I get that, but my man, you're not gonna get that much. Most of the time, if it's a used product, I don't care how brand new it looks. If it's like literally, I remember when I bought my car, I had second thoughts about it because it was very expensive. I went to the dealership and I was like, "There's 90 miles on this." They're like, "Yeah, there's 10 grand off of it right there." And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" He's like, "Yes, that's how much money it loses just from driving it 90 miles. You're not going to get like that much money for it. You're probably going to get half, if that, for that model being used."
Yeah.
It's like the best way to get, like, you know, a decent amount of money for a, you know, already established model is hosting an auction, not a flat price.
Oh my god.
Because I've seen people auction off their old models and they get a decent traction.
That's
Mhm.
interesting.
Not as much, but I've seen it happen.
He has 3 different people credited with his live 2D model, and the first one that he says made it has their tweets protected. So I don't
And
know,
the
like...
second one,
Oh, the second one doesn't exist.
What the hell?
And the third one doesn't exist.
What the-
Nope, never mind. Not the third one, but the second one.
What the heck?
And then their rigger charges $200 to rig a chibi, $300 for a half body,
How many followers
and
does this guy have?
$500 for a full body, $700 for a full body with physics.
Okay. You want to take a stab at how many Twitch followers he has? It's 556.
Yeah.
Listen, sir. That is not $6,000 worth. Like, a very pretty model. Very, very pretty. You spent a lot of time into it. I don't think you're going to get somebody for $6,000. I'm sorry.
It's really the pre-made part that's gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Because especially with like VTubing, people want something that they can say that's me. It's very difficult to do that with a pre-build.
Yeah, it's like, who are you gonna find that wants to be an Oni yokai spirit moon deity, which is what he is.
I'm gonna be honest, I like the chibi better than the regular model.
Of
But
course,
maybe that's just a me preference.
it's probably you preference, yes. Oh, he
I think the
posted
chibi's
IRL
really
pictures.
cute.
He posted IRL pictures. I'm gonna. This is censored, but he did post IRL pictures of himself.
I mean, like, I wish him the best.
I do too.
He's definitely, like, overpricing, I think, probably.
No, it's not
It's
even
like, I
probably.
think
This
it
man's
would-
overpriced it. I'm sorry.
It's like, I think it would all depend on how much art there is, what the panels look like. And his panels are really fucking cute. I'll give him that. The panels are fucking adorable.
Yeah.
Let's see. And custom background music.
Oh, he's even selling his game accounts as well.
Wait,
Valorant
what?
Hunk. Yeah, he's selling his game. Okay, sir, you legally or not? I don't even know if it's legally. According to most TOS, you cannot sell game accounts. I know
Yeah, you can't do that.
Honkai definitely will ban you if they know you bought a sold account. Probably Valorant as well.
Definitely.
You can't do that. That's against TOS for many of these games.
He says he's very tied to his persona, so he's basically selling his emotional attachment to the model. I understand that, but he says he needs to do this to make money. So sometimes your emotional attachment has to be tempered by
Oh,
what
man.
people will realistically pay.
His pinned tweet is from 2022, which means that he's probably only been VTubing for a little over a year. Man, I mean, it really sucks, but like I feel for the guy, but I don't think you're gonna see that much money for this. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
You gotta tone down the price for a pre-build. That's just kind of the way the world works, unfortunately.
And it's like Most people are very hesitant even joining agencies that are offering rebuilt mobs.
Maybe he has 6K in Valorant skins and wants to write it off as a business expense.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's like the thing with the game account sales is that it's not even included in the 6,000. He's selling those separately.
Yeah.
I also have to, because you mentioned he posted like pictures of himself, and I see that he's also posted other real life pictures, just from his like media role on the side. That inherently also makes it harder for somebody to just buy the brand and pick it up and run with it, because they have to clear all that out.
Yes.
Like that has to go first, and they're gonna have to go through like all the tweets and just look for anything like that.
Mm-hmm. I figured it'd be done. I'm still going. The drama doesn't stop. We're winding down. We're talking about VTuber graduations right now.
Does anybody have anything else to say about him, or do we want to move on to the next one?
I wish you the best, dude, bro, but like, be ready to temper your expectations. Is all I'm gonna say to this man.
Yeah, good luck on your future endeavors if for some reason you ever see this. But I would say put this up for an auction at the starting bid of 1,000 at least. See how it goes.
Yeah.
Man.
Next one is everybody's favorite little, cute little sister bear, Irina Kumia.
I've never heard of this person.
So she got in a bit of drama at one point because she did a kiss or miss stream, and she's a lollytuber. So people took that very, very poorly.
I see. Why is she graduating?
So graduation. I've decided to graduate from VTubing. My graduation stream will take place on my Twitch channel on October 14th. I truly loved hanging out with you guys. You made me the happiest bear ever. I love streaming, and this announcement also makes me sad and makes my chest hurt. I'm sure all of you are curious and confused about the sudden announcement, and I'm sorry I can't give you the reasons as to why this is happening. Lots of issues have been piling up, and I realized I'm just not fit to stream. Sorry this upsets you, because it upsets me too, but I think your graduation is the best choice I can make for now. I'm also sorry for hiding the reasons. It's not your fault at all. I truly have enjoyed my time as a VTuber, and I really do love you all. I'll be going to school, and I'll become smart, and I'll learn how to become the perfect bride for you. Okay, I'll grow up one day. Okay, I thought that last bit was serious for a moment. My bad. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So the other stuff is still serious. The last bit is more of like a personality thing.
Trying to make light of it so that you're not crying too much.
Yeah. So because I was in a Discord with Irina, I don't want to say I didn't see this coming, but I saw this coming one day. Because she's never been good with like any part of drama or negativity in the community. And when you are any kind of small tuber, that is just inherent to your existence.
And you can debunk me because I'm probably wrong, but I've noticed a lot of small VTubers go through that problem.
Yes.
A lot of them can't handle that.
So
I don't know what it is.
I can actually explain that, right?
Go right ahead.
A lot of people hate acknowledging this because it really crushes their crusade against like any kind of lolly stuff. But a lot of people that get into lolly get into it because they're putting themselves in the position of the lolly because of something that happened in their past.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing with people that get into like ABDL or other like age play stuff. It's not necessarily because they themselves are creepy and into children. It's a coping mechanism for past trauma. And a lot of people you'll notice that kind of get into like small tubing typically act very immature. And that kind of comes from that same trauma.
They all do. Holy crap. You know, I didn't think about it like that. They all do. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, what happened? No, like, as I've studied the human condition, I've like, hang on a moment. Why are all of them legitimately the same?
Yeah, so a lot of it really is trauma-based. So because of that, a lot of them can't particularly take this, like, that kind of pushback very well.
Man. I mean, it explains a lot. And of course, people aren't going to agree with that. People aren't going to just let it go. Because again, people have to crusade over something and all that kind of stuff. See, like, I used to, like, not think that way, and I used to think that all of this was just disgusting, horrible, and I was part of that bad mindset of, like, lolly should be illegal and all that stuff, and I was like, and then I learned, I was like, hang on a moment, this isn't, and so I can just be upset at it, and then I realized this is a coping mechanism for some people, and it baffles me. I don't understand it completely, but it is interesting that that is how people tend to get over trauma.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a reason a lot of them don't handle the confrontation very well.
No, could be a reopening of that trauma for them.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that's probably what it is, even though she wants to be secretive about it. I think
And
that's
that's
partially
fine.
because she's always been extremely drama adverse, so she probably doesn't want to bring it up at all.
Mm-hmm.
But do you guys have any comments on Irina?
Hope the best for you.
Yeah.
I would assume she has a full-time job or she can sustain herself. So
I hope she does well.
Yeah.
And it sucks that the first time I ever heard of her was the Kiss or Miss stream that people were harassing her about.
Yeah, that sucked.
So stupid, but
Our next one we got an essay, and I don't know if we want to read the whole essay or if
You're gonna do
Flimmy
the
wants to
hell
read
yeah,
it.
essays, let's go.
we do the third one.
Yeah, Raku VT.
Ah, okay, that one. We're gonna skip the third one for now.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the third one last.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so hello, Poppy.
And Cerno, I understand that Cerno knows me from the past. Again, like I said, I used to be very anti-lolly, but and people are allowed to think that side-eye me a little bit. That's totally fine. Just understand that, like, there's certain things that go through an autistic person's head, especially mine, when it came to lolly stuff. All right, I have to get out of the black and white mindset and go into the gray in order to understand it. And I didn't want to understand it at the time, but now I do. Anyway, sorry, long tangent.
You're good. All right.
Would you like to do this one? Because this one's very long. And I think you said this one.
Yeah, I'll do this one. All right, so this guy's name is Raku. I don't know, but
I've heard it both ways.
I've never heard of this dude, but apparently has a decent following.
He does.
But he is graduating.
Slash
he said,
hiatus.
so it's as some of you may have noticed, I haven't really been online much lately. I haven't streamed in almost a month, and tweets-wise, I haven't really posted much in comparison either. There are a few reasons for that. First and foremost is that I've nonstop being visited by foreign family members, which have kept the majority of my attention. The second reason is that I acquired a second job, and my already limited time has become even more limited. The third reason is that currently I'm studying to better my career and get a better primary job, so I don't need a second job. And the last main reason is that my side project is finally picking up again, so I've been babying that as much as possible to be able to give it a good fighting chance to prosper. What does this mean going forward? Well, after much thought and after talking with a few close friends, I've come to the decision that it would be best for me to graduate. Quite frankly, I'm surprised I lasted this long. After the events that occurred earlier this year, it's been an idea lingering in the back of my head. It slowly became more prominent over time as more things kept piling on.
Sure, do you know anything
I'm
about
tired
that? Like what happened
I have
earlier
no
in the year?
idea.
Okay, so that's just
maybe
we don't know thing.
This guy's just kind of
maybe
under the
talking
radar.
about the whole Vebe and Silverwolf thing.
Yeah, when people just say drama in general, you could
Silverveil.
literally point to any one thing and you might be right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm tired of all the planning and coordinating needed to do things, and in the end, them ending in a bust or someone offended or with someone offended or with someone mad at someone or someone being sore about it and not wanting to come back and having to apologize on the behalf of others for their actions just so that I could play with that one person one more time. God damn. Sounds like you need to get better friends.
Sounds like you need to learn what a comma is.
I'm tired of all the time and work you have to put into things, the unhealthy competition that this community fosters. There is such an onslaught of newer and newer people in this community that it's always a shoulder-to-shoulder fight for space in order to thrive or outshine the next. And go anywhere, you basically need to commit 100% into a busy Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, an editor, a mixer, a writer, a manager, and basically sell your left kidney. I'm tired of not being myself. In the almost 2 years I've been streaming, I've changed my personality entirely. Done everything I could to fit in with more people, including things I would have never morally done before. What the fuck did you do, my guy?
Yeah, that's a little sus statement.
I'm not saying I'm not a fun person, but just having to be in persona for so long messes with your perception of things. Messes with how you act and behave and suddenly snap you back into reality sometimes. That's why I'm not a persona. That's why I'm just myself with a pretty mermaid in front.
You know, I've told people this before, especially new VTubers. Don't be a persona. You're gonna like burn yourself out really hard, or you're gonna end up making your life very difficult. You can like expand on who you already are and blow it up a little extra and be a little fancy with it. But if you are completely faking an identity, I give you a month.
It sounds like imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I mean, I add on to my personality a little bit, but yeah, for the most part, same old me.
Yeah, just don't fake it.
Yeah.
You're gonna make your life difficult.
Let's see. All in all, I'm just too old for this. I got too much going on right now, and having to deal with the quirks that some of you guys have is just too tiring. I'm not a doctor to know what issues you got, what trigger words get you going, or what makes you sad or depressed. I'm tired of having to drag myself into DMs and ask if I did something wrong, or if someone else did something wrong, or be guilt-tripped into doing things while compromising and having to choose sides on issues that I'm not related to or honestly don't care about or be involved with.
I need
know
to
what?
know more about. What did this person do?
So a lot of this just sounds like skill issue. Like, why are you involving yourself with people like this? I'm stealing this from one of those crappy Reddit reading YouTube channels. But this guy, anytime he covers a story that's about a family, he always ends it with like, I would have to ask the person who wrote this story, what are you getting out of this relationship with this person? Why are you continuing to put effort into this relationship when you feel like they're just a drain on you? And I have to steal that and say the same thing to this person. Why are you with these people if they're such a drain?
Oh yeah,
Like-
I will. Like, here's the thing: I follow a lot of people that I necessarily don't agree with. One, because they might cause drama that I might find funny, or two, I sometimes see things that challenge my own beliefs. But I'm not going to associate with people that are going to force me to be something I'm not. It's not. It's not right.
You know, like when she mentioned earlier, I've done things I never would have morally done before.
Yeah,
What did you
what
do?
does that mean?
Can we?
What does that? That's like.
I want some
excuse me?
clarification on that. Like moral how?
What?
Oh,
did you do?
I do read books. I read a lot of books, Poppy.
I don't.
And
I listen
also,
to them.
and also, Shock. Hey, Akko, we got another fellow RPer in the years of RP experience.
Oh dear.
What are you talking about, Azra? That's not true, is it? Please tell me you're just saying something to like.
What?
You're not.
Wait, what?
What?
Please elaborate. Just say. Okay, just saying something. All right. Let's be serious, Azra.
Alright, where was I?
Oh, I see that. Oh. Just saying. Oh, so it's not real? Thank God.
Let's be serious.
Gross.
We're curious.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean, that
let's
is
see,
something
where
that's
was...
morally weird. It's one of those
You're
things
in it.
where-
Does this mean I'm gonna disappear?
Okay, does this mean I'm gonna disappear? No, I'm not going to disappear from the world. I'm just gonna stop streaming and VTubing. I'll be available on Discord and on Twitter every so often. I'm overall going to back away and watch as the community burns and implodes from the background rather than be a part of that bonfire myself. When are you graduating? Effectively, I'll be winding down until January 4th. I'll do my second anniversary stream like normal, then close off with a heartfelt goodbye. That would be a nice bittersweet ending to this journey. As far as the Discord server goes and my other socials, I haven't really decided yet. I'll keep you all posted in the meantime. Thank you for reading this. Thank you for all the amazing support throughout. Wish you a wonderful day. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what did you do?
The fuck did you do, girl?
What did you do? Raku, what did you do? Who did you hurt? I'm serious. Ma'am? Who did you hurt? I need to know. I need to know now. Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm super curious, but I don't even know where I begin to look. Like, maybe I could just ask him.
Lumi.
Huh?
I have something to show you.
What?
I posted in the shooting the shit.
Oh wait, do we have a
Tab.
bot?
Yes.
We do.
Good. You have been put into Astro mode. Perfect.
What does that mean?
It literally means Astro mode.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, look at this chat.
Don't forget, Danny Darkcat is Spanish.
All I look, you know, if this is not an insult, but this just feels like I'm like tripping out.
I think the
Oh,
bot
yeah.
only
I'm
said it once.
flipping
Calm
out.
down, chat.
There you go.
I love this. Danny Darkcat, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it. Go follow
like
Danny
to have this
Darkcat,
version.
chat. At
Apparently,
Danny
a lot of
Darkcat.
people knew this person. I have no idea who this was.
What person?
Raku?
Who's Raku?
The one we just talked about.
Oh.
Well, Lolly just donated 100 bits for you, but I got hit with all of them, so.
That's totally fine. You can keep them.
I was kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
hoping I would scroll through her comments and like one of her friends would be commenting something like, "This was all your fault," or like, you know,
I don't know
something
why I
spicy.
blocked this person, Rex. I don't remember. I think this... Honestly, I blocked a lot of people who were doing that, like... Oh my god, thank you for the 3 followers, and they actually had like 33,000. I'm like, you're annoying, you're blocked now.
Or, you know, there's people who got on my nerves a lot.
Thank you for the 10 followers. Actually, it has 100,000.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
so
person
here,
has, like-
here was my hot take I got in trouble for, right, when that started happening, was not everybody, just so we're clear, not everybody, but a majority of the large VTubers that did that were specifically doing it to appear more indie and get follows from people that just, like, mindlessly followed a bunch of indie VTubers.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw it as.
Because there's a lot of, at the time, there were a lot of VTuber supporter accounts that would go around and follow anyone that was like a smaller VTuber that didn't have many followers. And one of the ways they would do it was they'd search for people that were saying, like, I just hit 10 followers, or I just hit 20 followers.
What does indie mean? It means independent. It means you're not aligned with a specific corporation or company to do your work. It's basically 95% of all VTubers out there are indie.
yeah.
No
And now
way
I
he's
can
in
say that I'm
thread.
not technically an indie anymore. Yay, Juniper.
Yay.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I'm still indie.
Yes, you are.
No one can tie me down. Well, I mean, some women can, but that's a different
I mean,
story.
right now we tied you down to a podcast.
I mean,
How
the
are you,
podcast
Mizu?
isn't
I'm
really a
good.
group, but
I can't find
again,
anything interesting in these comments. This is boring. I want the hot sauce.
There any quotes?
No, nothing fun. Who has longer hair, Mizu
Darn.
or Lumi? I do.
Oh no. Hold on, let me pull our models up.
You know I do.
This is a weird kind of measuring contest.
Here.
I have longer hair, you bitch.
Oh, you're cheating. You've got like the little tail tucked at the bottom.
Oh man. Well, I have the thickest hair, and you can't beat me at that.
Does it qualify as hair?
Yes. They're not arms anymore.
Legs?
And also, don't
yeah, we
forget,
have legs.
Lumi's 7'2", so you're short.
Yeah, chats with me. They want to know what this great sin was, what this extreme moral failing was.
Oh yeah, I need to. Maybe one day we'll find out, and we won't
Shit.
even care anymore.
I don't know, maybe we can
Feet
just
reveal,
DM them.
Lumi toes. You want to see the Lumi toes? I will fucking show you the Lumi toes.
I
One
don't know.
moment.
This is a person that's like they sound so
There you go.
so sad that you might not get anything back.
I like the
from.
sandals. They're cute.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyways,
It's a
next one we have a
graduation
VTuber agency forcibly graduating somebody.
Oh.
From
Oh.
Livestar EN, which is
Man.
a 8K account for VTubers. No telling how many people are with them. Let's see.
Art and rig by me. Oh. So this account also claims to do the models.
I suppose. We'd have to look more into like the agency itself. But they released a little twitlonger thing, or whatever you want to call it. Dear valued fans and supporters, we at Livestar EN want to address a matter of deep importance to our community. We wish to extend our sincere and heartfelt apologies for recent events that have raised concerns and questions within our community. We understand that many of you have been waiting for an explanation regarding the termination of our VTuber talent, Insulin, commonly known as
Insulin.
Inaslane.
That's this account.
Yep.
Oh, so they literally just changed the account info.
Wait, hold on. What thread are we on? I don't have the
last
fucking
one.
thing.
The one that
Last one?
Mizu.
Livestar EN.
The one that Mizu posted.
There we go.
After a thorough review of the situation, it became evident that our agency and Insulin had reached a point where the professional relationship was no longer sustainable. This decision was not taken lightly and was a result of various complex issues that had accumulated over time. We are deeply sorry for any disappointment and confusion that this decision may have caused among our fans. We know that Insulin had a strong following and we respect the passion and dedication of her fans. As an agency, our primary mission has always been to provide a nurturing and creative environment for our VTuber talents while upholding the value and standards we believe in. In this instance, we believe that termination was a necessary step to maintain our agency's integrity and ensure a positive and professional atmosphere for all talents involved. We are taking this opportunity to reevaluate our internal processes and policies to prevent similar issues in the future and ensure the ongoing success and growth of our VTuber community. To our dedicated fans, we understand your concerns and questions, and we appreciate your continued support. We are committed to maintaining the trust you have placed in us and are open to answering any questions you may have. We want to emphasize that the VTuber community is a place of creativity, joy, and respect, and we are dedicated to continuing this mission with the talents who remain a part of our agency. We will keep you updated on any developments and improvements in our agency. So who else is even a part of this agency?
I'm reading the comments, and some people are saying it's an April Fool's joke.
It's October 11th.
Well, okay, so I'm reading. The top one said this confused the fuck out of me, and then they replied saying, "I know it's hard for you to lose a fellow gen mate. Livestar EN looks forward to continue working with you. Sad but deserved. I can't believe she really did that." And then it says, "I give her to you now. After all those things she did, it's the shoveler for her." What?
Yeah, there's...
Okay, so it's fake.
It's fake.
It's all fucking fake?
It sounds like it. Ban was probably too much for the company. I have questions. First time I've been aware she was in an agency.
There's no telling what the fuck is going on here.
It took me 2 minutes to understand what's going on here. You wasted what could have possibly been the best April Fool's joke ever made on the VTuber scene outside of April.
You can't, like...
I see.
Hold on. Hold on. This... Izu, did you bring us fake news?
No, this was Lumi's.
Oh, this was yours, Lumi?
Was this one mine? No, this one's yours, you bitch.
I blame Lumi.
Hang on a minute.
Yes.
She's still tweeting. This was posted on the 11th, and she
Yeah,
tweeted
cat.
recently.
Throne gifts.
It's Jover.
It's Jover.
It's
Wait.
Jover.
Wait. Oh, I think I understand what happened here. Okay.
Would you explain? Because I'm stupid.
So she got a ban on Twitch for adult nudity. Don't know how. She's not showing. And then literally the same day this comes out.
Okay, so it's a good meme.
It's a meme.
Okay, this is awful.
I see.
It's
Okay.
a meme. Clap, clap.
Okay,
clap.
so from now on, we actually read the graduation post before we post them in the graduations of the week.
No, I'm lazy.
I love it. This is beautiful.
I'm dyslexic.
You know what?
That's a lot of reading.
I should stop scrolling
You know
for
what?
her
No,
media. I
we
don't
just
know what to
roll with it.
expect.
Yeah, roll with it. We can learn
just
together
wait.
as a family.
Yeah, and just wait till
Oh,
April 1st
wow.
comes around. We're gonna have plenty of these.
Yeah, she was
covered.
temp banned on Twitch.
No, that's just gonna be an April 1st episode. Is just covering all the stupid VTuber jokes people came up with for the day.
Dear Twitter, I died.
Yeah.
How did this get posted? I scheduled it ahead of time because I just knew.
Challenge to know how you feel, Lumi, after getting tentacle slapped by Oka.
How did I slap you?
I feel many mixed emotions, but it's mostly positive.
Anyways, we got memed on. So now we have Lumi's last one.
Did.
I think this was Lumi's. Yeah, this is Lumi's.
The Mirai Studio one?
Which may not necessarily be a graduation in like the normal sense, but it's basically a studio shutting down, technically. Do you want to read it? Lumi?
Basically, yes. So I guess this is just a little group. Says, thank you for your continued support for the V Mirai Studio and its members. Starting from October 11th, V Mirai will cease to be as you know it. It has been decided that V Mirai Studio will shift the focus on the producing side, that is, the creation of assets to models to streaming elements useful to aspiring, emerging, and veteran VTubers. This doesn't mean This doesn't mean the studio and their members will cease to be a group. Every and each member will plan their activities individually and will nonetheless be supported by the group. We hope for your continued support as of the studio and its members. Thank you for understanding and constant.
Interesting.
So I guess they're gonna go from a VTubing group to just creating assets.
They're gonna become a guild, it sounds like.
Yes.
Lolly says Lumi's the words, Oka's the brains, and Mizu's the energy.
Why
You
do
know
I
what?
have to be the
That's fair.
brains? Is it because I have 9 of them? You know
Yes.
they don't work, right?
They
One of
could.
them partially. No, one of them partially works. All right. The other ones, they're just kind of the. The other ones
She
are just
uses
kinda
them as
there.
extra storage.
Exactly.
8 of the brains hold the autism. Oh man, I got a genuine laugh out of that one.
Somebody please clip that. Somebody please clip that. I need that. I need that in my life.
You heard,
Oh my
chat.
gosh.
Clip the autism.
If
Clip the autism. Oh my gosh.
Not even just kind of laughing, like full can't breathe.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that is way more common with me than it should be. Oh gosh.
I'm okay, I'm just a little sick.
Oh man.
See, what a way to high up the stream talking about 8 brains of autism.
That sounds like a band too.
8-brained
Brains of
autism.
I'll be honest. Hard rock. Hard rock. 8 brains of autism. All of them.
You know
need
what?
to
I could
dress
probably.
slightly.
You know what? I can fucking I can recruit 5 autistics right now, and they're all British.
Why British?
Why not British?
Why British?
Hey, British people with autism are on a different level than Americans with autism.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
No, not Mary.
No, Mary's just. No, Mary's fine. I need a moment.
So, because we are kind of coming to the end, I was gonna go ahead and look for somebody to raid, and I saw that one of my friends was streaming. So I opened up his stream to see if maybe I raid him tonight, and I looked down in the corner that says how many hours he's been streaming. The stream is called A Totally Short Stream, ! Help, and the stream has been going for 18 hours.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what he's doing. Because it doesn't say, like, subathon or anything. He's just streaming for, like, a day.
Jeez.
Is Mizu a part of Juniper Online? Mizu is not. Nobody would take Mizu, even if Mizu tried.
I don't even think I'll be honest. I could ask Pako. We could. So, he might tell you to turn it down, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never say never.
See, chat, I have a couple issues. First off is the Twitter. The Twitter is definitely, like, my biggest hurdle. The second hurdle is I have a penis. That is for VTuber groups.
So,
immediately got hit in the face.
Wait, what?
I immediately got hit in the face with bits.
Why does you having male reproductive organs make it hard to hire you?
How many male VTubers do you see in VTuber groups?
I mean, my manager's one of them. He doesn't stream though because he's focused on getting his stuff done.
Exactly.
I mean, here's the thing. There is a space, and he and I talked about it. There is a space for male VTubers, and you're gonna laugh, but for lonely mothers that are single that want to talk to male VTubers, there is a
I
space
get that,
for that.
because that's Markiplier's audience.
Oh my god!
We've talked about this before, haven't we?
You're not wrong, but it's still.
So, chat, for those of you who don't know, that it's factually proven that Markiplier's primary audience is women between the ages of 40 and 60.
Oh.
Markiplier is like their fantasy man. They're nice guy, good dad, good with kids. Like he is their guy, and that's why they watch him. They just find him hot, and they find him like their fantasy man. So I get that, but you have to understand I'm a femboy, so my audience is typically gay furries. Question: have you ever seen a VTuber graduate to a higher position, like a manager or something? K-san?
Anyway.
Yeah, K-san.
Oh my gosh.
Because K-san is, from what I understand, K-san is technically the manager of VShojo Japan. For one reason or another, she is technically over it and controls it. Unless I'm wrong, chat can correct me.
I'm lay-headed.
Don't worry, chat.
Also, I posted the clip in our general.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. Don't worry, chat. We will be back next Thursday for more drama-related goodness and other weird news going on in the world. If you want to send us anything to cover, you can send it to any one of our Twitters or the new Under the Tea Twitter we have.
Or also the Discord server, which I will post again in my chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we also have
If
an
anyone
Under the
wants
Tea
to
Discord
join.
now.
Akko maxed out all 9 cores. No.
All right.
There's nothing maxed out about me. They're all underperforming.
You're like me when I'm like, I have 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for last place.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I believe this would be a good place to end stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, chat. I'll see you tomorrow.
And I will send you guys over to Rosa. You playing Lord of the Fallen.
I'm sending my guys over to my friend Farron. Remember to give Farron some blankies in the chat, because everyone loves a blankie in the chat. Night, everybody. Night, friends.